All right, everyone, and welcome back to another Coast to Coast Live online event. My name is Adonis. I'm going to be your host for today's event, and today's a very special event for us here at Coast to Coast Live. This is the Coast to Coast Live World Championship qualifying round. Each of these artists today all won a showcase or moved on to the next round, and this is the championship. They're all competing here for $50,000 in prizes. So we're going to kick this thing off by introducing the judges for today's event. Up first for the lineup of judges, he is a core DJ, president of the Promo Vatican, and CEO of DMJ Music Group. Big DM, welcome back to another Coast to Coast Live online event. How you doing, brother?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
Awesome. It's always great to have you, Big DM. And as you know, we always ask a question to our judges. My question for you today, in your opinion, what is the best way for an artist to stand out in this competition and really make it to that championship round?
Just have a hit record.
All right. There you go. From Big DM himself, have a hit record. You'll make it straight to the championship. DM, it is a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you so much for joining us for today's online event. And up next on the lineup for judges, he is a platinum producer. He's worked with artists such as Young JEEZY, LUDACRIS, Rick Ross, 50 Cent, 2 CHAINZ, and much, much more. You guys know him. It's DJ Pain 1. DJ Pain 1, welcome back to another Coast to Coast Live online showcase. How you doing, man?
Hey, thanks for having me.
Awesome. It's always great to have you, DJ Pain 1. My question for you today, if you were to give advice to the winner of this competition, how would you advise them to use that $50K in prizes and help their music career?
I think having a very clear plan and knowing what your goals are and using the analytics that you have at your disposal now with the various social media, Spotify analytics, Instagram analytics, just knowing who your fan base is and knowing how to reach them. That would be my focus, because now you have additional money and additional resources that will allow you to expand that fan base and appreciate the ones that are already there supporting you. So those analytics will come in handy. Just be calculated and plan as best as you can. I know a lot of this stuff is just kind of spur of the moment, but there is a lot of data out there that can help us as creatives to really hone in on who wants our music, how to get it to them, and then we end up reaching our goals a lot faster, and that fan base is what's going to give us longevity in this business.
Definitely well said. DJ Pain 1, it is such a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you so much for joining us for today's qualifying round for the championship of Coast to Coast Live. And last but certainly not least on our judge lineup, he is the vice president himself of Coast to Coast Live, JP. Welcome back to another Coast to Coast Live online event, man. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Awesome. It's a pleasure to have you, JP. I know you're a busy man, but we do have to ask you a question here. What is Coast to Coast Live looking for when they crowned the champion for this entire event?
Yeah, I'd say, we're just looking for someone who's a superstar, plain simple. Someone who's obviously talented and not only that, but is consistently working and consistently putting out music and working on building a brand, building a fan base.
Definitely well said, JP. It's so great to have you, man. It's so great to have all three of our judges. Thank you to all three of them for joining us for today's event. And as I said, this is the Coast to Coast Live qualifying round for the championship. Each of these artists did move on to this round from a previous round, and they're all competing for the $50,000 in prizes. So we're going to kick this thing off with the first artist on today's lineup. Up first for today's lineup, it looks like we have Franco. Now, Franco, we do have you in the chat room. Let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. And as we connect with you here, Franco, can you hear us? And you are muted. Go ahead and unmute yourself so we can hear you.
How you doing?
What's up, man? How's it going? Where are you from?
How you doing, brother? I'm from Miami, Florida.
Representing Miami. It's a pleasure to have you, man. And where did you compete in the Coast to Coast Live Showcase to move to this round?
I competed in Atlanta, Atlanta, Georgia.
Awesome. Now, Atlanta's definitely one of our bigger shows. What does it feel like to perform at a big show like that and then be called up on the stage as one of the winners?
It felt awesome. I can't, express how I felt. Then winning something as an independent artist, doing everything for myself, to be able to win something, it felt great. It felt empowering. If that means anything.
Definitely, definitely. What is your social media so everyone can go ahead and go check you out?
You can follow me on Instagram at Franco_versatile, and I have a YouTube channel at Franco305.
Awesome, Franco. Now tell us a little bit about this song you submitted today called Deathmatch. It's got over 10,000 plays on it. This is a newer song. What is this all about? What are we about to listen to here?
Deathmatch is like it's basically what's going on in the Miami streets. You know, like fighting rivalries. It's basically a rivalry song. You know, going back and forth. You know.
All right, cool. So let's go. Let's take a listen. This is Franco 305 with his song Deathmatch. Let me load this up. We'll be right back.
You heard me. Turn me up in the phone a little bit. I'm Giants. Curry on the pink sauce.
Deathmatch with the ops, bitch, I'm Kobe with the Glock. Put them hoes in him like Crocs. Bully gon' lay him down in the box. He won't clap, I make him a star. He the news, now he on Fox. Bullet shooting through them walls. If one hit you, I bet you fall. Deathmatch with the ops, bitch, I'm Kobe with the Glock. Put them hoes in him like Crocs. Bully gon' lay him down in the box. He won't clap, I make him a star. He the news, now he on Fox. Bullet shooting through them walls. If one hit you, I bet you fall. Young and dangerous, you love your life, you better not fuck with me. When it's up, don't cop no PB streets, ain't got no referee. I cook that boy quick, hot lead, what's the recipe? When this beast don't get no sleep, I'm on one. Police asking questions, I'm gonna turn into a newborn. Got my lawyers paid up so much, could about a new home. I leave it in the streets, I grab the heat, don't grab no iPhone. You shoes on with your eyes closed, I could've spun the bankroll, but I'ma make it personal. Ain't come to talk, I come to scope. I'ma let it blow. Chopper singing high notes, we gon' sing that boy to church. I've been wild since birth. Rest in peace to the guys, the world did me wrong first. Deathmatch with the ops, bitch, I'm Kobe with the Glock. Put them hoes in him like Crocs. Bully gon' lay him down in the box. He won't clap, I make him a star. He the news, now he on Fox. Bullet shooting through them walls. If one hit you, I bet you fall, bitch. Deathmatch with the ops, bitch, I'm Kobe with the Glock. Put them hoes in him like Crocs. Bully gon' lay him down in the box. He won't clap, I make him a star. He the news, now he on Fox. Bullet shooting through them walls. If one hit you, I bet you fall, bitch. To the rim, nigga. Medicine. Deathmatch with the ops. I fought with everybody, fought with me, man. Medicine.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the first artist on today's lineup. That was Franco with his song and his video. Let me toss it over to the judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He's a platinum producer. DJ Pain 1, you'll be up first. What'd you think of Franco and his song that he submitted?
I remember seeing that before, and I was impressed by the audio and video quality. So it is an enjoyable watch. I think the comment I left last time was just that I thought the hook was pretty word heavy, so not all that memorable for a first time listener. But overall, the energy's good, and he put his best foot forward quality wise.
Awesome. Thank you for that, DJ Pain 1. Great feedback there. Let's toss it to the next judge. He's a core DJ and CEO of DMJ Music Group. Big DM, what'd you think of Franco and his video?
I thought the visual was cool. I thought the song was all right. Good job. You did a good job.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Big DM. Positive stuff from the first two judges. Let's toss it to the last judge. He's the vice president of Coast to Coast Live. JP, what were your thoughts of Franco and his song?
Yeah, I liked it a lot. I liked the tempo of the song. I liked the video a lot as well. Good beat production, so good choice of production. He's definitely talented, so yeah, I like the song a lot.
Awesome. Thank you for that, JP. All positive feedback right there from all three of the judges. Franco, stay tuned to the end of today's event. As we're watching these videos, the judges are scoring each video live, and we are going to read the winners of today's event at the very end of the event. So stay tuned. Find out if you're one of today's winners for the qualifying round. Next up on the lineup, we have Little Kwa, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Let's go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so as we go ahead and connect with you here, can you hear us? You're muted.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
What's
Yes,
up,
sir.
buddy? How do you pronounce your artist name? I want to make sure we get this right.
Lil Quay.
Lil Quay.
LILQUA.
Awesome, man. That's what's up. Now, what is your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out?
You can follow me on Instagram, Badass Quay. You can look me up on YouTube, Audio Mac, LILQUA. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you can follow me on Facebook, Lil Quay. Just everything Lil Quay.
All right, that's what's up. Now, tell us a little bit about your song you submitted today called Thug Life. This is the video. What is it all about? What are we about to listen to here?
You know, it's all about the struggle, you know, come from where I'm from, Louisiana, and trying to make it out, you know what I'm saying, trying to make it out the struggle, and you're going to go through bumps and everything to go through, you know. It's just a song for the struggle and long live Pop, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
Thug Life got me feeling like Pop, you know.
That's what's up, man. Let's take a listen. This is Thug Life with Lil Quay. Let's go ahead and load up his song. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Yeah. Look Quay.
Hey, Mula, go get him, dog.
This thug life got me feeling like Pop. This thug life got me feeling like Pop. Fucking truth, man. This thug life got me feeling like Pop. Streets asking me when I'ma drop. 30 shots sticked up in the Glock. Lil Quay on the way to the top. This thug life got me feeling like Pop. Streets asking me when I'ma drop. 30 shots sticked up in the Glock. Lil Quay on the way to the top. My thugs that's just trying to make it out of here. Posted in the trap with them paws for sale. Steady running up the profit while we dodging 12. For my youngin' on that yard who ain't got no bail. Streets hungry, they feeding for G's. Girls lustin', I'm all in their dreams. Boys hating, wanna be with the team. That 30 no curve, be stuffed in my jeans. I'm bout all that action, ain't bout all that talking. You play with Lil Quay, you get put in the coffin. You know it's a hit when Sensei on the beat. I mastered the flow, the rhymes is flawless. Chasing that paper, a vulture, I'm hawking. She see the sauce, she watching, she stalking. I'm in the trap, count presidents with more white hoes than Macaulay Culkin. Lil' homie, stop hating, you know that you lame. I'm here for the dollars, you here for the fame. I'm trying to call me a demon, drape it up red and white like a candy cane. Crazy gon' ball every season, bars don't stop for no reason. I'm with a pack of hyenas, step on your boys and make it look easy. Peasy, I'm throwing up G's, you know what it real. I'm spinning advance when I get the right deal. Shout out my homie Lil Yossi, Lil brother stay focused. You worth a couple men. Me and Lil Wachi, we smooth. We got the groove. Lil Quasi don't play. I'm trying to find Carla Ray, wanna sex her and make her say ooh. Ooh, I'm feeling like Pac, I'm packing like Bishop. Them bars be capping, they soft with intention. They ever run up on me, give them that issue. I'm feeling like youngster, got choppers and pistols. Quasi go hard, he the truth in the booth. Lil bars be hating, I don't see them. Quasi, he packing his pistol, he can't out the clip as long as a tree limb. Haters ain't on my level, Quay do it better. Make it little mama feel special. She wanna be on the team, but I can't let her. Why? Cause I'm a throw young player, we don't say hoes. We known for jacking and selling them bows. Don't compare us to us, them boys they told to me, that's just like selling my soul. I'm a throw young player, we don't say hoes. We known for jacking and selling them bows. Don't compare us to us, them boys they told to me, that's just like selling my soul. This thug life got me feeling like Pop. Streets asking me when I'ma drop. 30 shots sticked up in the Glock. Lil Quay on the way to the top. This thug life got me feeling like Pop. Streets asking me when I'ma drop. 30 shots sticked up in the Glock. Lil Quay on the way to the top. My thugs that's just trying to make it out of here. Posted in the trap with them paws for sale. Steady running up the profit while we dodging 12. For my youngin' on that yard who ain't got no bail.
Hey, Mula, go get him, dog.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Lil Quay with his song and his video that he submitted for us. Let me toss it over to the judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He is the CEO of DMJ Music Group. Big DM, you'll be up first. What'd you think of Lil Quay and his song that he submitted?
I thought the song was okay. I thought the song probably could use a little bit more work in terms of just the lyrical structure. Beat wise, probably you want to get yourself in more of a studio and kind of get a fuller sound on the track. So those would be my recommendations.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Big DM. And with that, we'll go over to our next judge on the lineup. He's a platinum producer, DJ Pain One. What'd you think of Lil Quay and his song that he submitted?
I liked his energy. It didn't sound like everything else that's out there. I wish he had developed the melody on the chorus more, because I feel like it was a partial melody, like the first couple notes projected a really catchy melody, and then it just kind of stopped singing. He stopped singing it, and then I don't know if he put auto-tune on it. I wrote more detailed notes about how I thought he could change his process just to clean it up more, but he put a lot of layers on, and I think he would benefit from just having one clean and strong lead vocal, and maybe it's maybe a better engineer or vocal producer can figure out a way to make those layers work. I just felt like he was crowding himself, and he had enough energy just to have the lead vocal on its own. So just keep that in mind moving forward.
Awesome. Thank you for that, DJ Pain One. And with that, we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's the vice president over here at Coast to Coast Live. JP, what'd you think of Lil Quay and his song?
I thought the song was good. Yeah, I liked his energy on the track. Had a lot of energy. I also liked his beat selection. I liked the video too. It was simple, but it was effective. So yeah, he definitely has a lot of potential.
Awesome. Thank you for that, JP. Got yourself some great feedback there from all three of the judges, Lil Quay. Stay tuned to the end of today's event. Find out if you're one of today's winners for the Coast to Coast Live qualifying round. And next up on the lineup, we have Cypher. Cypher, we do have you in the chat room. Let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. So as we connect with you here, Cypher, can you hear us? There you go. We got you now. You are muted. Go ahead and unmute yourself so we can hear you real quick. There we go. What's going on, Cypher? Can you hear us?
Hey, what up? Can you hear me?
What's going on? We got you now. How's it going, man? Where are you from?
I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Awesome. And is that where you competed for the Coast to Coast Live show to get to this round?
Yes. I did it on an online deal like this.
Online showcase. Awesome. Now, we have a lot of newer artists tuning in today. Give us a little insight. What does it feel like to win one of the online showcases?
It was a great feeling. It was one of the best feelings I ever had.
Awesome.
I was very excited. Just looking forward to getting all the feedback and just building off that and growing what I'm doing.
Awesome. Now, tell us your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out.
You can check me out on Cypher on YouTube. It's capital C, capital R. I'm on SoundCloud, fixing to be on Spotify and all that. So you can check me out on all of those. Just make sure you type in Cypher with a capital C and a capital R at the end. And you can get me anywhere. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, all that. I got Crackback Entertainment. That's on Facebook. That's my record label.
Awesome. Now tell us a little bit about this song you submitted today called Death Trap. It's got over 150 plays on it. What's this all about? What we're about to listen to here?
This song right here is just an in-depth look into what I thought in the moment. As I was writing it just came to me, and it's something that's catchy and also visceral at the same time.
All right, cool. So let's go ahead. Let's take a listen. This is Cypher with his song Death Trap. Let me load this up. We'll be right back.
Way back, smoking on the haystack. Think about the payback, we'll be there ASAP. This'll be the apex, we'll let the kick clap. That'll be your last breath, this is a death trap. Lay way back, smoking on the haystack. Think about the payback, we'll be there ASAP. This'll be the apex, we'll let the kick clap. That'll be your last breath, this is a death trap. Got it in the bag, going from rags to bitches. Pop it in the mag, hollow slide past you bitches. Take you from rap in and put you back on dishes. Chin reaction. I smash the business, keep off of me. I'm a proximity mind. About to blow up and you're not gonna be fine. I'm in your face, I summer all of the time. Pop off like the cork on your bottle of wine. We can battle on the spot. I'm taking all you got. Hotter than the crock pot. That's on your stove top. Could be a long shot. Let the 30-30 pop. Welcome to the dirty where we don't talk a lot. See you in the parking lot. And it's on site all night with the onslaught. If I'm not on the money, damn sure in the ballpark. Transform a bitch, you could call me the All-Spark. Lay way back, smoking on the haystack. Think about the payback, we'll be there ASAP. This'll be the apex, when I let the kick clap. That'll be your last breath, this is a dead track. Lay way back, smoking on the haystack. Think about the payback, we'll be there ASAP. This'll be the apex, when I let the kick clap. That'll be your last breath, this is a dead track. C4 strapped to me, set to bomb your block. Hacking at your face with a fucking tomahawk. Down for whatever, whenever the drama pop. Got an army with me just in case the party stop. Wanna give a dangerous started up and I finish it. Dedicated to penmanship, educated and intricate. Eradicating innocence, stab you in the neck. Bet that's how sharp the pencil gets. When I'm all set to put my vocals down on instrument. Till they suffocate and suffer fate, worse than death. I've been cursed to walk the earth with an urgency and stress. You couldn't comprehend if you were steady on the grind. I flip like a light switch on the paradigm. Them with a dangerous mind, I'm the enemy of time. Make you wish for a wine. Put it on the line like I'm ready for limelight. You ain't with the click, get the fuck out of my sight. Lay way back, smoking on the haystack. Think about the payback, we'll be there ASAP. This'll be the apex, when I let the kick clap. That'll be your last breath, this is a dead track. Lay way back, smoking on the haystack. Think about the payback, we'll be there ASAP. This'll be the apex, when I let the kick clap. That'll be your last breath, this is a dead track. Payback is a bitch, so is a game though. Going in like LL Cool J with the king go. Subs hitting harder than Collider with the Durango. In a Range Rover, game over when I say so. God's not done with you yet, but we are. You get bit out of shape like the Hulk, touch a rebar. End up in the ER, but I see you in the ICU. Sick inside the room, veins are icy blue. Just see my blue from the knife I drew. Like a homicidal maniac, my brain reacts psychological. Like you 1 second on the record, it's at the next. Off the record, I am legend and I'm burying your best. See, lay way back, smoking on the haystack. Think about the payback, we'll be there ASAP. This'll be the apex, when I let the kick clap. That'll be your last breath, this is a dead track. See, lay way back, smoking on the haystack. Think about the payback, we'll be there ASAP. This'll be the apex, when I let the kick clap. That'll be your last breath, this is a dead track.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Cypher with his song that he submitted for us today. Let me toss it to the judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He's a platinum producer. DJ Pain 1, you'll be up first. What'd you think of Cypher and his song that he submitted?
I think he can really rap. So he has a lot of talent. I like the cadences and the verses. I think overall, the quality just needs to be stepped up, the recording and mix and vocal production. And then the hook and the overall production felt pretty dated to me. And I think if he just had more exciting, timeless, or current sounding production surrounding his vocals, and maybe even a co-writer on the hook, it would really showcase his talent as a rapper rather than have him try to take on the entirety of the songwriter responsibility. So I think he has a lot of talent. Once he figures out the best way to showcase it, it's going to be very well received by listeners.
Awesome. Thank you for that, DJ Pain 1. Great advice there from our first judge. Let's go over to the next judge. He is a core DJ and CEO of DMJ Music Group. Big DM, you'll be up next. What do you think of Cypher and his song?
I thought the song was okay. The song was all right. The tempo of the beat was cool. I was definitely vibing to it. I just want to hear a better mix on the records, man. That's all. I just think the song just needs a better mix on it. I definitely like the direction that he's going in with.
Awesome. Thank you for that, DM. Great advice there from our second judge as well. And with that, we'll go over to our last judge. He's the vice president of Coast to Coast Live. JP, what'd you think of Cypher and his song?
I think he's talented. I think he can rap. To me personally, I thought the song sounded a little outdated for me, and the vocal mix wasn't very well. It needs to be stepped up a bit. But other than that, yeah, he has a lot of potential. It just sounded a little bit outdated, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I know we say that a lot, and it sounds kind of negative, but it's not. It's okay if he wants to be, if he wants to have a more nostalgic for his music, and he wants to stick to that old school hip hop vibe. He just needs to be a little bit more innovative in his production, so it can sound a little bit more relevant, compared to today's music.
Definitely. Thank you for that, JP. Great advice there from all three of the judges. Cypher, stay tuned to the end of today's event. Find out if you're one of today's winners for the Coast to Coast Live qualifying round. Next up on the lineup, we have Drummond. Now, Drummond, we do have you in the chat room. Let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so Drummond, as we connect with you here, can you hear us?
Sir.
What's going on, man? Where are you from?
I'm from Chicago.
Representing Chicago. Is that where you competed for the Coast to Coast Live show as well?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Tell us a little bit about that. What is it like to perform at a Coast to Coast Live event and then be one of the winners for that showcase?
Just make you feel alive. Like, it's nothing I haven't experienced before. I'm so glad that I won. It's like, as an artist, you have ups and downs, bumps in the road. But winning stuff like that just gives you motivation to keep going, and you can see you on the right path.
Definitely well said. Now, Drummond, give us your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out.
You can follow me on Instagram at TY_the_artist1, on Twitter at TY_the_artist1, and that's it. That's all I got on social media.
All right, now tell us a little bit about this song you submitted today called Lost My Top. What is this all about? We're about to listen to here.
This is a song, it's like a feeling song. It's like to get you real hype. I went in the studio one night, I was just feeling real good, and I tried to freestyle, and I came out with that, and it's like a brilliant, beautiful finished product.
All right, awesome. So let's go ahead, let's take a listen. This is Drummond with his song Lost My Top. Let me load this up. We'll be right back.
Drummond. Huh? Look. That's 100 points. And I must have been gaining a little weight cause it's been hard to fit all these bends in my pants. If he come to me talking crazy about a bitch, I'ma heat his ass up like a pan. If we sat on the ice and we miss, I promise we sat up on the block again. I shoot off his body parts, they won't know that nigga tender like he was a trans. I hide at the plane and I take off. We fire ass, we don't lay off. Ain't got a more dead, they got paid off. Them hollows, they find they chaos. My people, they know I'm a boss. Don't worry, I'll pay the cost. Demons get you found and lost. Ice cold as is, they frost. We been giving them smoke like it's sauce. We get to West Coast like a toast. And Rio, he call that glizzy a convertible cause he been taking shit off. We get to West like a mouse. My niggas, they step in the club, they sauce. I spit a little trigger in my pants, he straight trying to use a little tongue to get off. I say it's a stick up and you can get bricked up, you start moving wrong on this bitch. And nigga, I'm charging my niggas some animals, so we be swinging this shit. These bitches from 40, you know that they bust, they be sucking the soul out of chicks. And now we got bad bitches in the room, suck a dick, tough flow at the wrist. Go home, get a nigga a kiss. I tell you these bitches be sick, but I'm finna bust me a little hoe down, try to give me some bands out of bits. Sometimes I be rapping so fast, I can't even kill, I be saying this shit. But I'm finna DM this hoe in the road, try to fuck all the friends and shit. This year I'm the man in this bitch, better watch what you say in this bitch. For my niggas go super and we get the drummer like we said abandon this bitch. Now you can't have no phrase in this shit, get your little ass abandon this shit. Thought he was your homie, now you switching up, I hit you on a man in this shit.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Drummond with his song that he submitted for us today. Let me toss it over to the judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He's the CEO of DMJ Music Group. Big DM, what'd you think of Drummond and his song?
I remember him from the Chicago show last week. He did a good job there. The song was fire. I just needed to be a little longer. About 1 minute and 28 seconds is a little short for the song to kind of fade. Probably want to get it to about 2 minutes, maybe about 2:25. And then I think you have something. So you may want to maybe just throw on another chorus and a verse on there, and I think you'll be good to go.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Big DM. Great advice there from DM. Let's go over to the next judge on the lineup. He's a platinum producer, DJ Pain One. What'd you think of Drummond and his song?
Yeah, it was short. I just wish there had been more memorable moments in the song. because it didn't feel like it was structured in a way that created memories of the song in my head as a first-time listener. But the energy was good. It definitely wasn't a bad song. I just wanted to walk away from listening to the song and you know, either remembering the hook or remembering some moments of the verse, and it just all kind of felt like it was moving in a straight line the whole time. So dynamics and the hook are two very important things when it comes to writing a song that is memorable and that a person can listen to once or twice and walk away remembering.
Definitely well said from our second judge, DJ Pain One. Thank you for that. And let's go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's the vice president of Coast to Coast Live. JP, what'd you think of Drummond and his song?
Yeah, I thought he was dope. He's a very talented rapper. He raps pretty fast for sure. But yeah, I thought the song was too short. I was listening to it and then it just stopped. I was kind of trying to, you know, listen to it and dissect it, but then all of a sudden it just stopped. Just wish the song was a little bit longer, but other than that, had good production on the song and it was well mixed. So yeah, he just needs to, like Deanna said, maybe I don't know the chorus of another person.
Definitely well said. Thank you for that, JP, and great advice there from all three of our judges. Drummond, stay tuned to the end of today's event. Find out if you're one of today's winners for the qualifying round. Next up on the lineup, we have Isis. Now, Isis, we do have you in the chat room. Let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so Isis, as we connect with you here, can you hear us?
Yes, I hear you.
What's going on? Where are you from?
I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. I just got out the hospital today, actually, because I was in a bad car accident. But I was not missing this meeting. I swear I wasn't.
That's what's up. That's pure dedication. We love to see that in our Coast to Coast Live artists for sure. Give us your social media so everyone can go ahead and go check you out.
Okay. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, on Isis Unraveled, View NRAVELDED, on all platforms.
All right, cool. Now tell us a little bit about this song you submitted today called Thug MILF. It's got over 800 plays on it. What is this all about? We're about to listen to here.
All right, so it's a true story. Everything that you hear, I didn't got about 4 bodies in there. 2 of my baby daddies, even my daddy and his wife. They didn't put me through so much, talking about me in the streets and all of that. And I don't like repeating myself. And, you know, so music is like therapy to me. So that's where I go and release all my emotions and all of that stuff. So I pretty much put it in the mic. So I was provoked, and that's what you get. That's what you get. That's just what you're going to hear. And I had fun doing it. My favorite part, the most fun part was making the beat. I like making my own beats.
Awesome. All right, so Isis, let's go ahead. Let's take a listen. This is Thug MILF. Let me load her per song. We'll be right back.
Bitch, baby daddy ain't shit. Ain't taking care of his child. Taking care of other people, kids. That nigga out here wild. Been missing for years. Had to take a nigga to court. Now I'm a bearder bitch, cause you paid child support. Goofy ass little nigga got married to a slum. Since I been back to try to get back, she don't turn you on. Ugly ass little bitch, popping all that shit. Dumb bitch, talk like this. Conniving ass little bitch, breaking little kids' toys. Is that how you really treating his pride and joy? Weird ass little bitch, stalking on my page. Pull up my background, what you find out, you got something to say?
We in this motherfucker lit. I been smoking, I been drinking, I ain't worried about shit. I ain't worried about a nigga, I ain't worried about a bitch. Shorty bad, she the shit. Brown skin, slim fit. We in this motherfucker lit. I been smoking, I been drinking, I ain't worried about shit. I ain't worried about a nigga, I ain't worried about a bitch. Shorty bad, she the shit. Brown skin, slim thick.
Yeah, I lost my place, tryna save my baby. Doctor put me on bed rest, don't got section 8. Nigga wanna run my household, can't hold down a job. That's like like a crip nigga eating with slops. Wanna play victim and run in your mouth. You assalamu alaikum, bust the car windows out. But on the real, I slide through. Show you what them guns do. Swear to God, you better thank your seat, cause nigga, I'll kill you. Nigga, you done fucked up, so therefore there's no love. I was losing with you, but since then I got my bread up, and I'm still trying to boss up. What you thought this was my track down, my shit hot, and still I give no fucks.
We in this motherfucker lit. I been smoking, I been drinking, I ain't worried about shit. I ain't worried about a nigga, I ain't worried about a bitch. Shorty bad, she the shit. Brown skin, slim fit. We in this motherfucker lit. I been smoking, I been drinking, I ain't worried about shit. I ain't worried about a nigga, I ain't worried about a bitch. Shorty bad, she the shit. Brown skin, slim fit.
Hi dad, jailbird ass nigga. Why don't you put that pipe down? You breastfed ass nigga. I thought you was grown now, living off of bitches and dogging them out. Now your ass stuck at your damn mama house. But I'm a bad influence. What the fuck you doing? Thank God you don't got A's from all the hoes. Nigga, you a deadbeat on who you are. Need a rad ass nigga. Try on in a car. Popping all that shit. You shoulda gave me the game. Now I've outgrown you. Now look how things change. Wow. But I still love you. You was all I got. Who the fuck was with you on the porch when you got shot, bitch?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Isis with her song that she submitted for us today. Let me toss it over to the judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He is a platinum producer. DJ Payne 1, you'll be up first. What do you think of Isis and her song that she submitted?
I like everything about this song except the hook. The hook just doesn't make any sense. It's not at all related to the verses. But the energy of the verses, the content of the verses could really resonate with a lot of people. Did she say she made the beat?
She did, yeah. She said she produced it.
Yeah, she's got a lot of talent.
Awesome. Thank you for that. DJ Payne 1. With that, we'll go over to our next judge on the lineup. He is the CEO of DMJ Music Group, Big DM. What do you think of Isis and her song?
From a production standpoint, I thought the beat was cool. You definitely got some talent there. You got some animosity on your chest, young lady. I don't know what them brothers did to you to piss you off like that. But you may want to be a little bit more creative in the delivery. I think the energy is there. I think what you're trying to say is cool, but in song form, maybe not so direct like you're talking to somebody. Because at the end of the day, you're trying to sell records. And yes, people can relate to your story, but you want to make it so that way it relates. If another woman is just sitting down listening to your song, she's like, you know what? She absolutely right. I've been through some shit like that too. I mean, you really came off kind of like you. It was personal. Like you had it was like, man, like you was just really mad. You gonna let your daddy know that nigga ain't shit. You gonna let your baby daddies know that they ain't shit, and that's fine. Just be more creative in the delivery in the way that you do it.
Definitely great advice there from DM. And with that, we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's the vice president over at Coast to Coast Live. JP, what do you think of Isis and her song?
Yeah, I thought she did a good job. I like the beat a lot. I like her cover art too. I thought it was dope. I agree with Payne 1 about the hook, and I agree with DM as well. I just think she needs to work on her delivery a little bit, staying in pocket. But other than that, I see a lot of potential in her. She just has to, keep practicing.
Awesome. Thank you for that, JP. Great advice there from all three of the judges. And Isis, stay tuned to the end of today's event. Find out if you're one of today's winners for the Coast to Coast Live qualifying round. Next up on the lineup, we have JTB and Benji. JTB and Benji, let me go ahead and bring you guys on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so JTB and Benji, can you hear us?
Hi, can you hear me?
Hey, what's going on, man? Where are you from?
I am from San Ramon, California, the suburbs.
Awesome. Is that where you competed for this showcase as well?
Actually, we performed in Oakland. I don't know if you know where that's at. It's kind of like 40 minutes from here. So, yeah, that's where I did.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So our Oakland show is definitely a great show. Tell us a little about that. What is it like to perform on live on the stage and then be called up as one of the winners for the show?
Dude, oh my goodness, yeah, dude, that was incredible. Being two kids from the suburbs that have really no help. We do all this at home. We don't go to no studios. We make all our beats. Everything you hear is from scratch. And for that being our first ever performance, and then to get that reaction from the crowd and then to win, it was incredible. And I think that was probably the moment that I realized that we definitely had the potential to do this. So whether we win or lose today, I'm very blessed to be part of Coast to Coast. It was a great experience.
That's definitely the attitude we approve of, man. Definitely great to have you here. And tell us your social media so everyone can go ahead and go check you out.
So it's JTBX Benji. So JTBX and then BENJI.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
And what is that on? That's on all the platforms?
All platforms. We're on Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud. Pretty easy name to find. We're everywhere, man.
Awesome. Now tell us a little bit about this song you submitted called 10 Toes Down. This is the official music video. It's got over 1,800 plays on it. What is this all about? We're about to listen to here.
10 Toes Down. We made that in 2019, so pretty long ago. We have a lot of better songs now, but I'm very confident in this song. Basically, just talking about love. Being there for someone, being willing to step up no matter what goes on or what transpires. Being 10 toes down for them. So I like this song a lot. Hopefully you guys like it, and can't wait.
All right, so this is JTB and Benji with their song. Let me load this up. We'll be right back.
Ten toes down, I want it, I want it. Hey, 10 toes down, I want it, I want it. 10 toes down, I want it, I want it. Hey, 10 toes down, I want it. Yeah. I see my baddies all the time, every week, but you a freak. First of all in public, but you dancing in the streets. Pockets fat, they blowing up the soul beast. I get the cuffing, but I don't like the police. Better thing, I'm on tour on the east side. I don't racist, but my case counting 3 times. Someone call me all the time saying be mine, but if the number ain't you, they getting denied. Yeah, what's next? Need that text, yeah, that notification. What you doing late at night, girl? You know I'll be waiting. Yeah, I'm trying to see your body, but you told me be patient. You at the crib with nobody, that's my favorite occasion. Yeah, for real, you be body, huh? At the crib, you be working like Rihanna, huh? With them hips, you a fan and I'm a Madonna, huh? But for real, 10 toes down, I want it, I want it. Hey, 10 toes down, I want it, I want it. 10 toes down, I want it, I want it. Hey, 10 toes down, I want it. Yeah. I don't mean to come off strong. I've been on this road alone. You been in your bag alone. I'm just trying to talk to you. Tell me what is stopping you. Wait. I need to know, not trying to waste time. Late at night, let's try to FaceTime. What's the move? I'm finna make time for you. So modest, you got it. They be talking that nonsense. Your baby say you know you got options. I'm the only one in your conscious. Right now, right now, right now, right now. So tell me if you down, cause 10 toes down, I want it, I want it. Hey, 10 toes down, I want it, I want it. 10 toes down, I want it, I want it. Hey, 10 toes down, I want it. Yeah, 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 yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was JTB and Benji with his song and their video that they submitted for us. Let me toss it to the judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He's a platinum producer, DJ Pain One. You'll be up first. What'd you think of JTB and Benji and their video that they submitted?
Oh, you're in there. My bad. I thought it was good. I think he has a good voice. The video was great. Vocal production is what I would put a star by, just because his leads, he doubled his leads up. And unless you're using something like, there's a plugin actually that a lot of top vocal producers use called Vocal Align. If you're not using that, you're just not delivering your lead twice in the exact same way. And so your vocals start phasing, the words start clashing, and it just takes away from the smoothness, especially when you're using auto-tune. So I would suggest just getting one strong lead, hitting the notes as well as you can, turning the auto-tune down a little, and just keeping it smooth so it doesn't feel like there are any rough patches. Because it is a smooth sounding song, and I think he wrote it well. And he's a lot of talent. So just, nitpicky producer things for me this time around, but I thought he did a good job.
Awesome. Thank you for that, DJ Payne 1. And with that, we'll go over to our next judge on the lineup. He is the CEO of DMJ Music Group and president of the Promo Vatican. Big DM, what do you think of JTB and Benji and his song?
Now, he said he was from the Bay Area. Where in the Bay Area are you from exactly?
Benji?
San Ramon.
Okay, I'm
Dublin.
I'm definitely familiar with the San Ramon area. I'm from my mom lives in Vallejo, and I'm from Oakland originally. So the song definitely has a Bay Area sound to it. It definitely has a tempo. If I could give you any type of advice, I would probably say work on the vocals, like Payne 1 was saying. Just be careful in that area, especially when you're using auto tune, because it can throw it all the way to the left. But other than that, I think you did a good job with the song.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Big DM. And with that, we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's the vice president of Coast to Coast Live. JP, what'd you think of JTB Benji and his song?
I thought he did great. I like the songwriting a lot. I like the production as well. The video was very well made. So he definitely has a lot of potential.
Awesome. Thank you for that, JP. And you heard it from all three of the judges there. JTB and Benji, stay tuned to the end of today's event. Find out if you're one of today's winners for the Coast to Coast Live qualifying round. And next up on the lineup, we have Cash Gambino. Cash Gambino, we do have you in the chat room. Let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so Cash Gambino, can you hear us? There we go. We got you now. Can you hear us? Oh, you are muted. Go ahead and unmute yourself.
You can hear me now?
What's going on, brother? Where are you from?
I'm from New York. Currently, I live in Pennsylvania, though. My name is Cash Gambino. You can find me on Facebook, Cash Gambino. Twitter, Cash_Gambino26. Instagram, Cash Be Flashy. I run most of my traffic towards Spotify. I'm trying to get in contact with YouTube now to run my channel, but other than that, everything mostly I run is straight to Spotify, and I'm on all platforms.
All right, that's what's up. And where did you compete for the Coast to Coast Live show? Did you compete in New York?
I competed online.
Online.
Just
Awesome. So tell us a little bit about that. How did it feel to be one of the winners for the online showcase?
I was actually really excited because at first I got denied a pass because I didn't have original song format. So it surprised me because I didn't notice I was supposed to be submitting a full song. It was a freestyle, but then the other two judges, one of them is here now, Payne 1, gave me a pass, and I thank him for that. And I decided to submit a full song that is a little bit playful with the ladies / still serious for the men. And I switched it up at the end, just representing the projects I'm from in Manhattan, the Elliott Chelsea houses, the Chelsea projects. And I hope everybody enjoys it.
Awesome. So let's go ahead. Let's take a listen. This is Cash Gambino with his song Next Man 26. Let me load this up. We'll be right back.
the fuck is going on, man. I guess y'all been playing with it. I'm not. I'm not the next man, I'm not the best man, but damn sure I'ma be X, man. I'm in the trap, I get a check, man. Bring that money back to check in. Hold on, wait a second. I'm not the next man, I'm not the best man, but damn sure I'ma be X, man. I'm in the trap, I get a check, man. Bring that money back to check in. Hold on, wait a second. I'm not the next man, I'm not the best man. She said, let's skip the heartbreak. I called my best friend. Oh, you reckless. She said, you won't forget this. Pulled up, popped the bottle, and got naked. Fruit roll up whipped cream and a checklist. Only trapping on a Nike, that's how my tech fit. You're nothing like me, go bring that bread in. You think you Hercules, I think you dead. It take a second. Won't need a doctor, you gon' need a reverend. It's the ending, let me tell you why. Cash be flashy, I catch a case. I'm in a wave, I'm doing the max. B, I was on the steps smoking haze, and the cops couldn't catch me. I'm just trying to get paid. These gotta harass me. Bitch niggas is on my dick. Only time that they pass me. Pause. Invite me to the crib, sure gave me top, so that's the topic. It was a fire Airbnb, but the shit looked like the tropics. Couple thick friends by the pool, listening to pop locked and drop it. See me looking, so they ask me what the vibe is. Not the next man, I'm not the best man, but damn sure I'ma be X, man. I'm in the trap, I get a check, man. Bring that money back to check in. Hold on, wait a second. I'm not the next man, I'm not the best man, but damn sure I'ma be X, man. I'm in the trap, I get a check, man. Bring that money back to check in. Hold on, wait a second. I always keep it poppin' for 2-6. Taught to get it on my own, ain't nobody gave me shit. Slim, thick, red bone, but you know I like 'em thick. Wanna call me babe, but she know I like to call her sis. I always keep it poppin' for 2-6. You know we all the same, big shout out to 2-5th. Poppins used to be the spot it always used to hit. I bust a shell and cooking classic. Even open gym, I don't scam. Cat the flashy on the ground. Heard the blueprint and I knew to make some plans. As a kid, now there's blood money all over my hands. Got it all from 2-6, but I spent it with the fam. We live, trapping out, busting checks. Some say they love me, but they really want the sex. Flexing in the studio, just trying to be the best. I said, motherfucker, all your songs, the motherfucking set like that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Cash Gambino with his song that he submitted for us. Let me toss it to the judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He is the CEO of DMJ Music Group. Big DM, you'll be up first. What do you think of Cash Gambino and his song?
I thought the song was cool. It sounded more like a mixtape joint to me. You know, just coming from a DJ's perspective, it sounds like something I would hear like on, if I'm listening to a mixtape, that would be track 3 or track 4, somewhere kind of in the middle of the mixtape. But it's not a bad record. He has a lot of different elements that was going on in that record. So I would say I think you have something, and I think you should kind of stick with that. I think your lyrical flow and your delivery is really, really good. So just keep working at that, and you will definitely find you something that's gonna bang out.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Big DM. And with that, we'll go over to our next judge on the lineup. He's a platinum producer, DJ Pain 1. What do you think of Cash Gambino and his song?
I like the track. I thought the quality was great. I think he represented well. It does feel like a mixtape track. I would say mostly because of the hook. The hook just felt, wordy and not necessarily super catchy or single oriented, but he represented his talent well. I remember liking him the last time, and I think he has a lot of potential as an artist overall.
Awesome. Thank you for that, DJ Pain 1. And with that, we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's the vice president of Coast to Coast Live. JP, what'd you think of Cash Gambino and his song?
Yeah, I thought that was a dope track. I think he has a lot of skills. I like the beat selection as well. I had some elements in there that kind of reminded me of Drake's song 0 to 100 in there. But other than that, I think he's very talented.
Awesome. Thank you for that, JP. Got yourself some great feedback there from all 3 of the judges there, Cash. Stay tuned to the end of today's event. Find out if you're one of today's winners for the Coast to Coast Live qualifying round. And next up on the lineup, we have Molly Mall. Molly Mall 75, we do have you in the chat room. Let me see if we could go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so Molly Mall 075 as we connect with you here. We do have your song ready to go as well. So we're going to go ahead and try to connect with you here, Molly Mall. We'll try this one more time. And Molly Mall 075 as we connect with you here. Doesn't look like you're connecting with us. No worries. We have Close That Door, your song. So let me go ahead and load this up. We'll be right back.
That boy, young Thundercat. Gotta know I ain't for none of that. Hit her with the worst, says she like it when it's from the back. Michael Myers know I'm stabbing that. Beat a nigga ass, use his head as a flow mat. Pussy nigga better know that. Don't be coming in looking, asking where the smoke at. Tell that nigga close that door back. First thing first, tell that nigga close that door back. This a trap house, better know where them poles at. She wanna smoke her back, tell her go where the smoke at. Even with the product, hell no, can't go for that. That boy AC, so I had to turn his cool down. Back in 08, had to bring that thing on school ground. Playing with his nose, so you know that boy got blue down. Playing with these hoes, pillow talking with these bitches now. I send a little hoe, get the load, then I dip out. A nigga not slow, so you know I got a fast count. Hit it from the back, then I put the pussy in my mouth. Nasty ass nigga, let me show you what this Nina about. Hot little nigga, let me show you what this fever about. Treat the road like Tina, know I'm finna beat it down. I-95, hell no, take a different route. If them plays dirty, wash them off, then switch them out. Nigga tryna plow him at his grill like switch a house. It's a backwood, little hoe, put that swisher out. Shot the back though, little bro, what was that about? Like a nappy head, little hoe, got my ratchet out. Ain't no quarantine with the smoke, we gon' let it out. Get another bag on they ass, then I diddy bounce. With the pressure, no extras, that's that chicken drop. Flexing with your partners in that rental, got your engine drop. That boy, young Thundercat. Gotta know I ain't for none of that. Hit her with the worst, says she like it when it's from the back. Michael Myers know I'm stabbing that. Beat a nigga ass, use his head as a flow mat. Pussy nigga better know that. Don't be coming in looking, asking where the smoke at. Tell that nigga close that door back.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Molly Mall 075 with his song that he submitted for us. Let me toss it over to the judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He's a platinum producer. DJ Pain 1, you'll be up first. What do you think of Molly Mall 075 and his song?
I think he definitely rap. I like the energy. I just feel like the hook blended in with the verses, and so it didn't stand out as particularly memorable. So I think with the right hook and with the right mix, he can get a standout track that will really make an impact on the listener.
Definitely well said. Thank you for that, DJ Pain 1. And with that, we'll go over to the next judge on the lineup. He is the CEO of DMJ Music Group, Big DM. What'd you think of Molly Mall 075 and his song that he submitted?
Definitely, the energy was there. The song was good. The lyrical flow was good. Pain is right. You definitely want to separate the hook from your verses so that way your hook definitely stands out a little bit more. Other than that, I thought the song was good.
Awesome. Thank you for that. Big DM. Definitely positive stuff there from the first two judges. Let's toss it to the last judge on the lineup. He's the vice president of Coast to Coast Live. JP, what'd you think of Molly Mall 075 and his song that he submitted?
Yeah, that was dope. I like the energy. I like the tempo of the song as well. There's a lot of potential. I like the lyrics. So, yeah, it's good.
Awesome. Thank you for that, JP. Definitely got some positive stuff there from all three of the judges. MollyMall075, stay tuned to the end of today's event. Find out if you're one of today's winners for the Coast to Coast Live qualifying round. And next up on the lineup, we have Mellow Young. Mellow Young, we do have you in the chat room. Let's go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so Mellow Young, as we go ahead and bring you on in here, can you hear us?
Yeah, can you hear me?
What's going on, buddy? Where you from?
Man, I'm from Minneapolis, man. Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Awesome. And is that where you competed for the Coast to Coast Live show as well?
I actually did it on the online showcase. I was supposed to have went to the Red Sea, but it was an emergency family matter that I had to go to, so I ended up canceling it, man.
Gotcha. And give us your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out.
Just go to Instagram, Mellow Young 3 Bands, and you can also go to my YouTube. Not YouTube, but Facebook, Mellow Young.
All right, that's what's up. Now tell us a little bit about this song you submitted called Bedtime Stories. What is this all about? What are we about to watch here?
Man, this song is basically you and your girl, man. Y'all doing y'all thing. I mean, it's a sexual, relaxing, love and affection type of vibe, man. You know, I'm an R&B singer, so even if I don't get to win the championship, man, as long as they give me that feedback and what else, the other thing that I be wanting to listen to is just really just giving me that honesty so I can know what to work on.
Definitely. So let's go ahead, let's take a listen. This is Mellow Young with his song Bedtime Stories. Let me load this up. We'll be right back.
I got something for you.
Let's just bump and grind. Let's not waste no time. When I'm holding that body, getting united, girl, don't make a sound. When I'm all in between those lines, I know you love it when I'm inside. Now I'm grinding so nice and slow. I'm giving it to you how you want it. Sexing you from head to toe, listening to you moaning. Let's just keep this mood going, cause there's no interrupting this time. There's no interrupting our night, girl. I can't stop. When I'm at the bottom, keep on sexing for 24 hours. So stop wasting your time with that other guy, cause he's not treating you right by telling you all of these lies. So baby, just relax your mind, cause I'm about to give you this night. Massage your body just right, and just
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Mellow Young with his song and his video that he submitted for us today. Let me toss it over to the judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He's the CEO of DMJ Music Group. Big DM, what do you think of Mellow Young and his song that he submitted?
Well, I thought the song was good. The concept was good. The video was good. You was definitely doing your thing. Definitely getting your R&B singing on. I definitely appreciate that. You know, in a world of hip hop music, it's always good to have some R&B kind of come out there and kind of stand out and kind of stand on its own. If I could give you any advice, it's just probably just a better mix on the vocals. You was like, right there. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I think you had a good song. I think it was dope. Good job.
Awesome. Thank you for that. Big DM. With that, we'll go over to our next judge on the lineup. He's a platinum producer, DJ Pain 1. What do you think of Mellow Young and his song that he submitted?
I assume he wrote this himself, and I think what happens a lot of times is that singers write themselves into a zone that's below their natural ability. So for me, the hook just felt really airy, but then when his ad-libs came in, I was like, damn, he's got a really powerful voice. So I had wished, as I was listening to it, I wished the hook had been that crescendo with his vocal performance, and just really struck that sweet spot of his range. And I think once he figures out how to do that, and maybe it'll just take working with a co-writer sometimes that understands your range and knows how to really hone in on that when they write choruses and pre-choruses and all that. Because once he figures that out, he's going to have a really strong catalog, because I think his voice is good. I thought the quality of the audio and the video were both great. So his potential is just limitless. It's just a matter of really unlocking the true power of his voice.
Definitely. Thank you for that. DJ Pain 1. And with that, we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's the vice president of Coast to Coast Live. JP, what do you think of Mellow Young and his song that he submitted?
Yeah, I think Melo's super talented. He has an incredible voice. The song was cool. I like the video as well. I just think the songwriting could have been a little bit stronger, but other than that, he's like Pain 1 said, he's talented. His talent is limited. Potential.
Awesome. Thank you for that, JP. Definitely great advice there from all three of the judges. Mellow Young, stay tuned to the end of today's event. Find out if you're one of today's winners for the Coast to Coast Live World Championship qualifying round. Next up on the lineup, we have Reg, King of the Berg. Reg, King of the Berg, let's go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so Reg, as we go ahead and bring you on in here, can you hear us?
Could you hear me?
What's going on, man? Where are you from?
I'm from Pittsburgh, PA.
Representing Pittsburgh. Is that where you competed for the Coast to Coast Live show as well?
Yes, sir. We had a place here called Galaxy Lounge. I went out there and did my thing.
Tell us a little bit about that. What did it feel like to perform in front of a live crowd at our Pittsburgh showcase?
It felt good. You know, I've been putting in a lot of work. I mean, if you follow my Instagram or whatnot and all of that, I've been putting in a lot of work. I've been working. I've been doing like shows like every day of the week. We have like a lot of talent shows here, like a lot of competitions going on right now in the city. The city's doing real good in music right now. It's in a really good place. So just be able to win and notice that my talent's getting noticed is a blessing. So I couldn't ask for more.
That's what's up. Now give us your social media so everyone can go ahead and go check you out.
You can follow me on Instagram at big.reg412, big.regg412. Facebook, Reggie Turner. My music is on all platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud. All you got to do is type in Big Reg, B-I-G-R-E-G-G. And my music's everywhere. You'll find it.
Awesome. Now tell us a little bit about this song you submitted today called College Dropout. It's got almost 400 plays on it. What is this all about? What about to listen to here?
It's a really good record. I had fun shooting the video. I actually was in school for welding. Really wasn't my thing, so I kind of dropped out and really did the music. I really love music. I had fun shooting the video. It was over top of the city, called a place called Mount Washington, so you see a nice view of the city. If you like real hip hop, I think you'll really love the record. I like the rap. I'm not really into like the auto tune stuff. I love the rap. So I just like real hip hop, man. So if you really love hip hop, it's just that type of feel to it.
Awesome. All right, so let's go. Let's take a listen. This is College Dropout with Reg, King of the Berg. Let's go ahead and load this up. We'll be right back.
Hey Tone, what's up, nigga? It's been a minute. I got you. Spark the movement and put an end to this garbage music. Caught my city by surprise, I'm the first to do it. Dropped out of school, said fuck it to that semester. Started chasing this music, I promise I'll never let up. Yeah, I'm 26, and I've been through some shit. If I put it in records, I really live that shit. I done fell in love with some women, now I can't stand the I don't mean to be disrespectful, that's just the way I get. Think about the times when you told me I'll never blow in this. Love it when you doubt me, cause it made me get in mode like this. Love the fact you think I'm only popping on some local shit. What I gotta win me a Grammy for you to notice it. I got you, lady. This type of shit, yeah, it truly amazed me. Start to poppin', now she claiming she having my baby. You must be trippin' cause I hit it and now you all in your feelings. You see me chasing digits and ducking, dodging these women. I'm always riding solo cause niggas be straight pretending. You never catch me slipping, you always gon' see me with it. Shit real with my city for real. Parole over, had to grab me to steal. Nigga, spark the movement and put an end to this garbage music. Caught my city by surprise, I'm the first to do it. Dropped out of school, said fuck it to that semester. Started chasing this music, I promise I'll never let up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Reg, King of the Berg, with his song and his video that he submitted for us today. Let me toss it to the judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He is a platinum producer. DJ Pain 1, you'll be up first. What were your thoughts of Reg, King of the Berg, and his song that he submitted?
I like it. I like the beat. He can rap. It's just kind of the feedback that you give to a lot of rappers that really focus on rapping is always the hook. You know, writing a good hook, a memorable, catchy hook is easier said than done. And for him, you know, and we've said this today, I think, and we certainly say it on a lot of showcases, if the hook sounds too much like the verses, which in this case I think it did, it doesn't stand out the way it should. So it's just something to keep in mind.
Definitely well said. Thank you for that, DJ Pain 1. With that, we'll go over to our next judge on the lineup. He is the CEO of DMJ Music Group, Big DM. What do you think of Reg, King of the Berg, and his song that he submitted?
Yeah, I just saw him perform in Pittsburgh this past weekend. He did a good job there. The song was cool. You just got to be careful though when you putting these records together, especially when they're heavy on the lyrical side. Like Pain 1 said, just being able to separate your hook and making your hook stand out, making it memorable to the listener. So when they're hearing it, you know, you want them to be able to sing your hook as they're thinking of the song. If someone is to think of Big Red, you want them to be able to sing whatever the hook is to your song. So in terms of your talent, in terms of everything else, you got it, bro. You just got to now just work on some of the smaller things that's going to take you to the next level.
Definitely well said. Thank you for that, Big DM. And with that, we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's the vice president of Coast to Coast Live. JP, what'd you think of Reg and his song that he submitted?
I thought it was really good. I liked the sample and the beat selection. The beat was incredible. And the mix was also very well done. Lyrically, he's talented. Just like Pain 1 and DM said, the hook needs to be more memorable. But other than that, he has a lot of potential. I'm looking forward to see what else he has.
Awesome. Thank you for that, JP. Great advice there from all three of the judges. Reg, stay tuned to the end of today's event. Find out if you're one of today's winners for the Coast to Coast Live qualifying round. And next up on the lineup, we have Showcase. Now, Showcase, we do have you in the chat room. Let's go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so Showcase, can you hear us?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
What's going on, buddy? Where are you from?
Well, I'm representing 3 states. From Shreveport, Louisiana, raised in California, and reside in Aurora, Colorado.
Awesome. And where did you compete for the Coast to Coast Live Showcase?
I was online.
Online.
Yep,
Tell us a little bit about that. What did it feel like to win one of the online showcases?
I was very excited, a little nervous because my music is a little bit different. I come with a spiritual standpoint with a lot of my music. So I was very excited when I got to the next round.
Gotcha. And what is your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out?
You can find me everywhere at Showcase. That's SHOCACE. Instagram, YouTube, all the music outlets, Facebook. Yep. Find me everywhere.
That's what's up, man. So tell us about this song you submitted called The Corona. It's got almost 300 plays on it. What is this all about? What we're about to listen to here?
Basically, The Corona is a song. Everybody can relate to the pandemic that we've been going through for a year and a half. The million-dollar question always been, where the pandemic come from? Some people think it come from China. Some think it come from the government. From a spiritual standpoint, I think it came from God himself. Basically, it's a warning for us to go back to loving again. There's a lot of hate going on in the world. And I think if we go back to love, God will heal America.
That's what's up. All right, guys. So this is Showcase with his song, The Corona. Let me go ahead and load up his song. We'll be right back.
And we begin tonight with new developments in the coronavirus emergency in America and around the world. President Trump tonight weighing a drastic move. The U.S. now with more than 119,000 cases and more than 2,000 deaths. The president unexpectedly announcing he may issue a 2-week quarantine for parts of New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut.
Social distancing, tell me what kind of life is this? The coronavirus seemed to put everybody's life at risk. The government really want you to fight with this. The goal is to implant you with a microchip. I just thank God that I got a wife to kiss. Plus the Holy Ghost got me fearing Christ's righteousness. Snatching tissue like wiping, gonna fight with it. I'm a Robert Christ like a God-filled bicyclist. This pandemic is taking a toll. The young could survive, but it's taking an old. I just sit back and watch the truth wait to unfold. This could be a form of population control. Everybody quarantined, but I'm making it bold. I'ma spread the gospel, I ain't wasting a soul. So you can either choose to give your life to Christ today, or you can wait for Rona to take your life away. The corona. God judged the sins of America. He releases virus to hit every area. The corona. God is not playing around. Everything that we worship, he tearing it down. The corona. This remind me of the days of Moses, when plagues were released when Pharaoh tried to oppose him. The corona. We don't gotta live in fear. Jesus said, if you got an ear, you should hear. No help from the government administrators. Bunch of hospitals without any ventilators. We hear coughing and we think it's release. Gotta put on the mask just to walk in the streets. If you're poor, you only go be hungry more. How can you be fed with no food in the grocery stores? Christ's return is what the saints hoping for. Give your life to God, cause only he can open doors. The blood on your door while death is hovering. While death pass through, we under his covering. While you look for the government administration, I'd rather look up the book of Revelation. Please repent from all of the sin you're facing, or it only go get worse for the whole nation. America won't learn it all. So God sent me just to warn you all. The corona. God judged the sins of America. He releases virus to hit every area. The corona. God is not playing around. Everything that we worship, he tearing it down. The corona. This remind me of the days of Moses, when plagues were released when Pharaoh tried to oppose them. The corona. We don't gotta live in fear. Jesus said, if you got an ear, you should hear.
Mass deflation, caskets waiting, emancipation proclamation, no longer part of their statements. Praying is what we ought to be doing, whether it's the common cold or when the flu hit, God can subdue it. If I can only get a stimulus package, I pray for freedom now, these freedom papers got me clocking back in, telling my probation officer heaven awaits for all of us. The Lord been calling us, but we don't pick up till the hardships come. Living La Belle won't save you from lava and hell. Now's the time to fall on your face, seeking God till all is well. Even if I die today, I'm grateful I live my life this way, cause I know there's a God and I pray to him before I start my day. Jesus the cure, but all the heathen seeing is blur, so it's up to street apostles to leave their vision restored. My daughter's friend just got shot down. Hey, turn the song down with the news saying the government has just issued a city lockdown.
The corona. God judged the sins of America. He releases virus to hit every area. The corona. God is not playing around. Everything that we worship, he tearing it down. The corona. This remind me of the days of Moses, when plagues were released when Pharaoh tried to oppose them. The corona. We don't gotta live in fear. Jesus said, if you got an ear, you should hear.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Showcase with his song and his video that he submitted for us today. Let me toss it over to the judges, see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He's a core DJ and CEO of DMJ Music Group. Big DM, what'd you think of Showcase and his video that he submitted?
I think the video was good. The messaging is great. I think what you're saying in the song is right on point and what needs to be heard. But in terms of it being in a song format, it's too long. You know, average radio song now is about 2.5 minutes. The average attention span of the average listener between the ages of 12 and 25 is no longer than 1 minute and 30 seconds. So after a little bit, you're going to end up losing them. So I would say you can take this same concept and then just condense it and make it into more of a song format. You are really telling the story and really talking to us. And I appreciate the knowledge and the way that you put it together. However, I just think in terms of the song format, it just needs to be structured differently.
Definitely well said. Thank you for that, Big DM. And with that, we'll go over to our next judge on the lineup. He's a platinum producer, DJ Pain One. What'd you think of Showcase and his video that he submitted?
Yeah, I agree. I thought it was a little long, but he definitely has talent. I think the hook could be refined a little, so it's less wordy and more memorable, but I do remember the cadence of it, so I think he did a good job with that. I like the production, too.
Awesome. Thank you for that, DJ Pain One. And with that, we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's the vice president of Coast to Coast Live. JP, what'd you think of Showcase and his song?
Yeah, I thought it was dope. I liked his message. I liked the beat as well. But I agree with DM. It was just a little bit too long. 5 minutes is, for a new artist, when you're trying to build a following and gain new listeners, coming out with a 5-minute song might deter someone from listening to it. Because even when Drake did it on his last album, Scary Hours, he came out with a 6-minute song. I was like, God damn, 6 minutes? But you listen to it because it's Drake. But, until you're an established artist and you got some type of a following, you got people who will listen to that 5-minute song, you should probably stay away from making such a long song. I still think he could have portrayed his message in a shorter song. For sure.
Definitely well said. Thank you for that, JP. Great advice there from all three of the judges. And stay tuned, Showcase. Stay tuned to the very end of today's event. Find out if you're today's winner for the Coast to Coast Live qualifying round. Next up on the lineup, we have Toast SR. Toast SR, we do have you in the chat room. Let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so Toast, can you hear us?
What's up?
What's up, man? So your camera's like tilted. So go ahead, tilt your camera for me so we can see you straight real quick. What's going on, man? Where are you from?
I'm from Rochester, New York, man. How y'all doing?
Representing New York, man. It's a pleasure to have you. And is that where you competed for the Coast to Coast Live show as well?
Nah, I drove, caught a plane down to Chicago. We did it in Chicago real big. It was nice.
Awesome, man. Tell us about that. What did it feel like to perform in Chicago?
It was cool, man. I got a couple friends on there, so we got to link up, and I brought another gentleman with me from here in Rochester. I had one or two people. I had like one or two people show up from Ohio. So yeah, they came out. We had a good time, man. I think the showcase was dope too. It was a lot of good talent there.
That's what's up. And tell us your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out.
Toast SR on all social media platforms, Apple, Spotify, YouTube. I don't really use SoundCloud like that, but Toast SR everywhere, man. Check me out. Picasso Views is the album name. It's in stores right now.
That's what's up, man. Tell us a little bit about this song that you submitted today, No Sleep Trenches. It's got almost 200 plays on it. What is this all about? What are we about to listen to here?
Basically, man, in my city, it's a little scary. It's a little bit of a dark city at sometimes. So, it's a blessing to be 34 in this city. But also, there's a spot in the video where I'm shouting out a gentleman who was murdered by the police. His name was Daniel Prue. So I just wanted to shout him out. RIP to him, man. So it's a little visual area of where he's at, and I just shot the video over there too also because I'm from that side of town. So, yeah.
All right, that's what's up, man. So let's go ahead, let's take a listen. This is Toast SR with his song, No Sleep Trenches. Let me go ahead and load this up. We'll be right back.
That Facebook turned off. It ain't on Facebook anymore.
I ain't been sleeping right. Cause I've been making moves while these niggas are sleeping night. I know that they creeping night. The city's so cold, so I keep me a heater tight. Cause I ain't been sleeping right. Cause I've been making moves while these niggas are sleeping night. I know that they creeping night. The city's so cold, so I keep me a heater tight. I got it on me right now, I ain't sleeping, my nigga. Had it on me last night when I was sleeping, my nigga. Nigga said that he the plug, but he ain't tryna build. And my mama ultrasound show that niggas I'm real. Breaking bitch down to pieces, niggas know who I'm with. Got you talking like the dealer, but you know you a lick. Niggas say a lot to lose, ain't no loser in me. Nightmares of my crime make it harder to sleep. When my grandmother died, lost my mind in these streets. Been into it with real hitters, made it out of them beefs. They say the strong survive, make it out of the streets. But I still keep a 4-5, cause I know they creep. I ain't been sleeping right. Cause I've been making moves while these niggas are sleeping night. I know that they creeping night. The city's so cold, so I keep me a heater tight. Cause I ain't been sleeping right. Cause I've been making moves while these niggas are sleeping night. I know that they creeping night. The city's so cold, so I keep me a heater tight. I ain't got sleep voices in my head.
bad, man. I know what they did to you. Got me running in your home. Treat the shit like an interview. Put the 40 to your head. Got me plotting on into you. When that boy is off his meds at the top of the pinnacle. I'm going crazy. There ain't enough hour and days. Contemplating a homicide. Move the fam to LA. Got me popping the champagne. Celebrate where you died. Give a fuck about your family. I got hate in my eyes. I ain't got time for these niggas and the game that they play. And if a pussy play with paper in the bushes I lay. Young boy got a handgun, other one with a K. And if you play with me and mine, I be in booking today. I ain't been sleeping right. Cause I've been making moves while these niggas are sleeping night. I know that they creeping night. The city's so cold, so I keep me a heater tight. Cause I ain't been sleeping right. Cause I've been making moves while these niggas are sleeping night. I know that they creeping night. The city's so cold, so I keep me a heater tight. I ain't been sleeping right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Toast SR with his song and his video that he submitted for us today. Let me toss it over to the judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He is the CEO of DMJ Music Group. Big DM, what do you think of Toast SR and his video that he submitted?
Oh, his video was dope. The song was dope. He just performed it at one of my past showcases, and it just so happens he placed in the showcase, but it was just a lot of talent that night. So it wasn't the fact that he wasn't better than someone else or this and the third. He definitely has it, and I definitely think that this song is it. So great job once again, and I'm looking forward to seeing bigger things from him.
Definitely. Thank you for that. Big DM. And with that, we'll go over to our next judge on the lineup. He's a platinum producer, DJ Pain One. What do you think of Toast SR and his song that he submitted?
I like the track a lot. I don't know if it's necessarily a hit, but I think it's a really solid song. I like that it feels current, but it also has that New York feel too. So it's kind of the perfect marriage between the two. It doesn't feel like he forced his way into a current sound, and it doesn't feel as though it's dated or anything, but it still feels authentic. So I think this style is a good marriage of the new and the timeless. And I think it'll take him far.
Definitely. Thank you for that. DJ Pain One. And with that, we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's the vice president of Coast to Coast Live. JP, what do you think of Toast SR and his song that he submitted?
I thought it was a great song. Dope production. It was well mixed. He has a lot of potential. The video skip at the end to the performance of in Pittsburgh, so I saw a little bit of that. It looks like he put on a dope performance. So yeah, he has a lot of potential as an overall artist.
Awesome. Thank you for that, JP. And you got some positive stuff there from all three of the judges. Toast SR, stay tuned to the end of today's event. Find out if you're one of today's winners for the Coast to Coast Live qualifying round. And next up on the lineup, we have Yato Bank. Yato Bank, we do have you in the chat room. Let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so as we connect with you here, Yato Bank, can you hear us?
Yo.
What's going on, man? Where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Representing New York, man. It's a pleasure to have you. And is that where you competed in the Coast to Coast Live Showcase as well, in New York?
I did it in Atlanta.
Okay, tell us about that, because our Atlanta show is definitely a larger show for us. What is it like to perform in front of a live crowd like that, a large live crowd, and then finally come in the finalists to make it to this round? What does it feel like? Losing you there, Yato Bank, you there?
Yeah, my fault. I got a call.
Good.
Yo, it was chill. It was at this venue called Crazy Atlanta Song. Mad people out there. It was just like, the crowd was active. It was real nice, you know what I'm saying? And it was hype, and that's all I needed. You know what I'm saying? It just felt like a warm place, you feel me?
I feel you. And Yato Bank, what is your social media so everyone can go ahead and go check you out?
It's Yato Bank, YAHTOBANK on all platforms.
Awesome. Now tell us a little bit about this song you submitted, When Dixie. What is this all about? What we're about to listen to here?
It's really just a bar. Like, I had read this book when I was younger. Some dog named Winn-Dixie. Something about a dog named Winn-Dixie. And really, like, feeling like a dog sometimes. Like, just a dog-ass person. So, I just wanted to make something that just feel good. Something to, you know what I'm saying? Just to release. Hype up.
I feel you. So let's go. Let's take a listen. This is Yato Bank with his song and his video, Winn-Dixie. Let me go ahead and load this up. We'll be right back.
Fuck these niggas, on God. YDL shit, for real.
Get him, Yato.
Yeah. I move like John Cena, bitch, how do you see me? She slurping the dick, that bitch dreaming like squeegee on Gizzy. A nigga get hit with the 50, then fuck on his bill like my nigga Winn-Dixie. My niggas just plot while you smoke up the piffy. Put Glock on the niggas, start dancing like Shiggy. You know that my niggas beam like the cities. We capture the ops, chop them up like they piggies. Fuck up a couple, my bitch honeysuckle. I took a blue pill and I think I see double. I'm spitting these bars and you caught it, no fumble. These niggas don't move shit, they really on shuffle. Can't fuck with snitches, they get me in trouble. Mad bitches on me, ain't know I could juggle. I came from the bottom, I lived through the struggle. I run to the top and I hope I don't stumble. Niggas not like me, these niggas not like me. I pull up and flood on these bitches tsunami. I'm dragging my balls on her mouth like tsunami. They said they want smoke, so I said come and find me. No, I ain't hiding, bitch. I'm out here shining. I'm getting this bread, but it's not to cop diamonds. She asked what I do. I said blow bitches back. I live like in Cali. I
walk with that pack out. Move like John Cena, bitch. How do you see me? I'm slurping the clip, bitch. Drive me like Fiji on Gizzy. And nigga get hit with the 50, then fuck on it, bit like my nigga Winn-Dixie. My niggas just plot. You smoke up the pit, feet. Glock on the niggas, start dancing like Shiggy. You know that's my niggas. Beam like the cities. We capture the ops, then chop them like piggies. I just got a snap, thrasher on my bag. Yeezy for the shoes. I got two, one for me and you. Like 2-seater, game on the line. That's a buzzer beater, score 13. I'm the Grim Reaper, finest keepers, lost a nigga mind. Nigga snuck my spine, thought I had a dog that barked. Nigga had a snake that slime. Gave him a dime, dropped the dime, don't rhyme. Cut the ties, this is nigga time. We get high, blow the clouds, grip silence, pack loud, gone. Fuck plates, I'm a dime, I'm a dash, fuck fines, niggas green. In a deep, let it scream, on the bush and keep it pushing. Shout out to the nigga Brooklyn. Eyes on me, steady looking, steady watching, steady plotting. I be teaching, I'm the lesson. Toilet preacher, I'm a blessing. I'm the shit, I be dressing. I'm the ranch on the lettuce. Step in, nigga, pay attention. I'm addicted to the tension. The pack ghost like Fenton. My niggas ride, no question. Defendant turn snitch. Let me not forget to mention 12 will kill 12 just for that tiny ass little pension. Bitch. Move like John Cena, bitch. How do you see me? I'm slurping the clip, bitch. Drive me like Fiji on Gizzy. And nigga get hit with the 50, then fuck on it, bit like my nigga Winn-Dixie.
Move like John Cena, bitch. How do you see me? She slurping the dick, that bitch dreaming like squeegee on Gizzy. A nigga get hit with the 50, then fuck on his bill like my nigga Winn-Dixie.
YDL.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Yato Bank with his song and his video that he submitted for us today. Let me toss it over to the judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He is a platinum producer. DJ Payne One, we'll start off with you. What were your thoughts of Yato Bank and his video that he submitted?
I like both rappers. I like the feature a lot. I think she's dope. The energy was good. The chemistry was good. Quality was solid. I just wish the hook had stood out. I mean, it's a fun track where it's like, okay, cool, they're going back and forth. There are some hot lines, but you just really want to make sure that you're covering all bases with a release like this. So with keeping up this same energy and same chemistry, if you had added in the hook, that's just undeniable. It's like, that's right, it's out of there. But for now, I think it's just a solid preview of what's to come, which is still good. I mean, I enjoy watching.
Awesome. Thank you for that, DJ Payne 1. And with that, we'll go over to our next judge on the lineup. He is a core DJ, CEO of DMJ Music Group. Big DM, what'd you think of Yado Bank and his song?
Same energy you brought in Atlanta, the showcase you just brought today. I definitely appreciate it. I knew you was going to do something really, really good, and this was definitely it. Man, that hook just got to just beat. That hook just got to just, but you got it right there. That song is it. Make sure you do a clean version of this record as well.
Awesome. Thank you for that. Big DM, definitely positive stuff there from the first two judges. Let's go to the last judge. He's the vice president over at Coast to Coast Live. JP, what'd you think of Yado Bank and his song?
I thought the song was dope. The production was dope. The feature was also dope. I like his voice a lot. Very unique, very deep. I heard the track. I heard all the tracks before the event started earlier today. And when I first heard it, I didn't get it because when Dixie's a supermarket here in Miami, so I was like, I don't understand the hook. But after he explained it, I understood it. But it was a dope track overall.
All right, thank you for that, JP. And you heard it from the three judges there. Definitely positive feedback. Yado Bank, stay tuned to the end of today's event. Find out if you're one of today's winners for the Coast to Coast Live qualifying round. And next up on the lineup, we have Anonymous. Anonymous, we do have you in the chat room. Let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so Anonymous, as we go ahead and try to connect with you here, can you hear us? And you are muted. Go ahead and unmute yourself so we can hear you.
All right, what's up, what's up?
What's going on, brother? Where you from?
I'm from Miami, Florida, 305, representing.
Representing the 305. It's a pleasure to have you, man. And is that where you competed for the Coast to Coast Live showcase as well?
No, I did it online.
Tell us about that, because there's a lot of newer artists tuning in today. What did it feel like for you to compete online and then become one of the finalists for the qualifying round?
Be honest with you, man, it was an amazing experience. My whole life, I had family members and friends always like, man, you can rap, but just to hear it from three judges, man, it was amazing. I got all three yeses, and got a whole new panel of judges right now. But first off, I started this off wrong. Got to thank God for giving me this talent and giving me this opportunity. And shout out to all the judges for taking time out, to hear me, give me a chance, and everybody else that's in the room.
That's what's up, man. What is your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you
out? Instagram and Twitter is the same. It's anonymous_305. And Facebook is Dontrell Rusman.
All right, dope. Now tell us a little bit about your song you submitted today. I see the explicit title, but this has over 5,000 plays on it. What is this all about? We're about to listen to here.
Pretty much the name of the song is called Fuck Nigga. In Miami, we got a word, People say ops these days, but, down in Miami, it's a fuck nigga. And that's one of the worst things to be labeled as. If you're a snitch, backstabber, whatever you do, if you ain't keeping it 100 all the time, then you're labeled as a fuck nigga. And pretty much this song is just pretty much saying that, like, I don't fuck with you. It's sweet, short, simple song, but it's a banger. This is a different song that I submitted in the beginning. I like to challenge myself, so I could have easily submitted the same song, but I wanted to take that out and put a whole new song in to pretty much challenge myself, just to show y'all that I'm pretty much versatile.
That's what's up. So let's go. Let's take a listen. This is Anonymous with his song. Let me load this up. We'll be right back.
Let's get.
I never hang with a fuck nigga. I never bang with a fuck nigga. I never slang with a fuck nigga. I don't play no games with a fuck nigga. I take aim at a fuck nigga. I make bullets rain on a fuck nigga. I bring the pain on a fuck nigga. I snatch a chain from a fuck nigga. Y'all niggas know a nigga don't play. Y'all niggas know a nigga like me get cray. Nigga, I'll pull up to your block with the AK. Got a nigga panicking, screaming out Mayday. Quick to find nigga fast like Day. Get the candy money nigga like it was payday. Heavy on the chronic nigga like it was Dre Day. You know I get the cake nigga like it's my birthday. Yo, ho, I hit her first like Ray J. Lift up the skirt, play straight with the vajayjay. Had a good time with the bitch.
like a relay. Y'all niggas know a nigga like me get first place. All black Versace, pull up in a Mercedes. Ride around with that hatchet, lot loaded, ready to blast it. Bullets hit your clothes and rip your fabric. Make a nigga disappear like magic. Got the trap jumping like a rabbit. No ops, don't want none of the static. That mash, you know I gotta grab it. That cash, you know I gotta have it. It's a return of the whole up, don't make me lie. Can be return of the king, cause I just arrived. 28's got me sitting up to the sky. 10305 line, you can't blow my high. Niggas like, oh my gosh, every time I arrive, interior Swiss cheese holes in my ride. Shorty said she get wet, I'm about to take a dive. And plus I just left the kitchen bag full of pies. Ay, bag full of pies. Damn right, I be whipping. I got yams and greens, I got turkeys on me like every day Thanksgiving. I'm loaded up, I'm masked up, cause you know I gotta go get it. Put a hit you on the top of your head and leave your brain with a split decision, nigga. I never hang with a fuck nigga. I never bang with a fuck nigga. I never slang with a fuck nigga. I don't play no games with a fuck nigga. I take aim at a fuck nigga. I make bullets rain on a fuck nigga. I bring the pain on a fuck nigga. I snatch a chain from a fuck nigga. From the lobby in my Maserati with a hottie. She from ATL, a shotty, smoking cushion, drip a Cotty. Now I'm walking through the building, back and forth. My chain be swinging side to side just like a penguin. Diamond gleaming across the ceiling. I be paying, I be tipping, I be drinking, I be sipping, I be double clutch shipping when I'm pipping on these women. But diamond look like lip, they probably think it's Coca-Cola. White goes off on the world, purple coat just like the Joker go. In the kitchen whipping on the stove just like Sotova. No, I got the pretty women, push the word just like a scroll. And my money in the silver, smoke the color purple over pocket full of green like ochre. No, I got the super soaker. Bust a nigga, just a nigga, never fucking trust a nigga. Pull a trigger on a fuck nigga, leave him stuck, nigga, cut a nigga, muff a nigga, dump a nigga, jump a nigga, stomp a nigga. What? Hey, what? That way. When you see me, better go out the back way. I'm hungry, y'all niggas looking like steak. Y'all niggas on the street just lightweight. Y'all know I'm what's up like Martin. Got 300 on me like a Spartan. Got big rings on me like I'm boxing. Nigga dissing me, that ain't an option. I never hang with a fuck nigga. I never bang with a fuck nigga. I never slang with a fuck nigga. I don't play no games with a fuck nigga. I take aim at a fuck nigga. I make bullets rain on a fuck nigga. I bring the pain on a fuck nigga. I snatch a chain from a fuck nigga.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Anonymous with his song that he submitted for us today. Let me toss it to the judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He's a platinum producer. DJ Pain 1, what'd you think of Anonymous and his song that he submitted?
Yeah, I liked it a lot. Yeah, it's something that could build a big buzz. I don't think it's like a universal hit. It's not like Pitbull or Flo Rida, you know, because of the subject matter. But it's definitely a good show of talent and potential. So I think he put his best foot forward with this one.
Awesome. Thank you for that. DJ Pain 1, let's go over to our next judge on the lineup. He's a core DJ and CEO of DMJ Music Group. Big DM, what'd you think of Anonymous and his song?
I thought the song was dope. I definitely thought it was for what it was and the elements and everything else. I was definitely feeling the vibe, so I fucks with it.
All right, there you have it from Big DM and DJ Pain 1 so far. Positive stuff. Let's go to the last judge on the lineup. He's the vice president of Coast to Coast Live. JP, what do you think of Anonymous and his song?
I thought it was dope. I thought it was talented. I know he's from Miami, so the style was kind of unexpected because, you know, Miami style of music has a, you know, certain style that doesn't get a lot of attention that it should. So I wish maybe he would have incorporated a little bit of that in there, but yeah, other than that, he's talented. Another thing that I noticed was maybe the cover art on the video. So it's the, you know, a selfie of himself. And I think that doesn't get talked about a lot during the showcases. I mean, when you do, you know, when you put out a song, you got to understand that it's a product. And, you know, part of the product, you know, like a pair of speakers or something that's out of the store, they take a lot of time into the packaging that they put out to catch the person's attention. So the cover art's kind of the same thing, in my opinion, as the packaging of the product. You have to make sure it looks nice and it's ready before you put it out to catch the listener's attention. Because if it's not good, someone might not listen to it, especially if you're a new artist. Somebody just sees a selfie, you know, they're going through YouTube, they just see a selfie, they might not listen to it. They might not think it's an actual song. So just think about that. Other than that, he's very talented, has a lot of potential.
Awesome. Thank you for that. JP, definitely positive stuff there from all three of the judges. And Anonymous, stay tuned to the end of today's event. Find out if you're one of today's winners for the qualifying round. And next up on the lineup, we have Bub Detone. Bub Detone, we do have you in the chat room. Let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so Bub Detone, can you hear us?
Yeah, what's up, man? How's it going?
What's going on, brother? Where are you from?
I'm from New Kensington, PA, right out, about 20 minutes outside of Pittsburgh.
Awesome. It's a pleasure to have you, man. And where did you compete for the Coast to Coast Live showcase?
I actually performed down at the one down at the Galaxy Lounge in Pittsburgh and everything. Placed fourth there. Big DM was there.
Awesome. And tell us about that. What did it feel like to place, in the top 5 at the showcase, after performing in front of a live crowd like that?
Honestly, it was a blessing for real, for real. Me and my music partner, CJ Chipetta, I'm pretty sure he's tuned in right now and everything, which he's also on the song that I submitted to. We both was like, man, let's go. We ready for Miami, man. We want to keep it broken. You feel me?
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. What is your social media so everyone can go ahead and go check you out?
On everything is Bub Detone. You just follow me on everything at Bub Detone.
All right, so tell us a little bit about this song you submitted, Detergent. What is this all about? What we're about to listen to here.
All right, so it's pretty much me and my boy. We was like, what haven't we done with our music so far? Like, all right, we didn't hit an R&B lane. All right, we had a more turn-up version. We haven't did no wordplay for real. Let's have fun with our lyrics. You feel me? So that's what pretty much it is. Let's just have fun with our lyrics.
All right, so let's go. Let's take a listen. This is Detergent with Bub Detone. Let me load this up. We'll be right back.
No hands. Hold up. Yo, Vivid Beats. My knees go weak listening to this.
They out here talking about murder. They ain't with that shit, nigga. Fuck what you heard of. They see the rollie look perfect. My diamonds, they clean. They dripping detergent. Toting the Glock on my person. New in the scene. Yo, bitch is observing. Low-key, she always be lurking. All in my jeans. You know that I'm swerving. Now she hanging with the clique. She wanted to hit and give me full service. White runner with the dick. I ghosted like Trish. She didn't deserve it. Bro really mad that she flirting. Get back to the spot. She throwing and gurgling. Ain't knew no alibi, she look me dead in the eye, said she never get nervous. They been hating on this drip, I got it all on my own. I just made another hit and now I'm glad to be home. The shorty all up on my dick cause I'm the king of the throne. She singing along, she said this is her favorite song. Yeah, bitches get sedity with the lights on. Showing me her titties in a tight thong. Going so hard, need some ice on. Now it's getting litty in the city, so the night's long. About to make it ring, go get the poncho. Told him get the pack, so bring it back and make it pronto. Hit him in the back, though he a John Doe. Used to keep it ratchet, I was whipping in a rondo. Now I'm whipping magic in the condo. If he pull up with the static in the tango. Boy, I'm ballin' so hard like Lonzo. Got a couple shooters, but they posted on Bondo. Brand new pad with the two-tone glick kick back, no tiptoe. Light his ass up like a Zippo. Light his ass up like a Zippo. They know I'm the realest. The way I be talking my shit, you can tell that I roll with some killers. I hang around dealers, broke out the Zoom. Now niggas is saying I'm going gorilla. My diamonds be skating on figures. Roll through the hood and we keeping our fingers on triggers. That's word of them bitches that know I'm that nigga. More problem to peers. That's how you get richer. Make them wonder how you rap like that. How young and how you really keep it sad like that, huh? Why you keep it strapped like that? Why you ride around the city smoke a pat like that, huh? Tell me how they really laugh like that. Why that nigga take a hollow to the back like that? How we go up in the stew and make a strap like that? How we blow through a bag and bring it back like that, huh? They out here talking about murder. They ain't with that shit, nigga. Fuck what you heard of. They see the rollie look perfect. My diamonds, they clean. They dripping detergent. Toting the Glock on my person. New in the scene. Yo, bitch is observing. Low-key, she always be lurking. All in my jeans. You know that I'm swerving. Now she hanging with the clique. She wanted to hit and give me full service. White runner with the dick. I ghosted like Trish. She didn't deserve it. Bro really mad that she flirting. Get back to the spot. She throwing and gurgling. Ain't knew no alibi. She look me dead in the eye. Said she never get nervous.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Bub Detone with his song that he submitted for us today. Let me toss it to the judges. Let's see what they thought about it. Let's start things off. He is the CEO of DMJ Music Group, Big DM, we'll start off with you. What do you think of Bub Detone and his song that he submitted?
I remember them from the Pittsburgh show. They did a great job at the Pittsburgh show. That was a good submission. I like the vibe. I like the flow of the record. I liked everything about it. Just in as you're growing and as you're evolving, you want to make sure that that hook is super strong. You want to make sure that you can separate your verses from your hook and work on a really tight vocal mix. So that's just the separating factor between you being good and you being great. You know what I'm saying? So, now it's time to start focusing on a lot of the smaller things with your music. I think the talent is there. I think the lyrical skills are there. I think you have a unique sound, especially when you and your partner team up. I think you guys have a very unique sound. So now it's just about working on the smaller things to take it to the next level.
Definitely well said. Thank you for that. Definitely great stuff there from Big DM. Let's go over to our next judge on the lineup. He's a platinum producer, DJ Pain 1. You'll be up next. Actually, you know what? We'll come right back to DJ Pain 1. Let me toss it to our next judge real quick. He's the vice president of Coast to Coast Live. JP, what'd you think of Bub Detone and his song?
Yeah, I thought it was dope. I like the beat a lot. I think he wrote the beat very well. He's definitely talented. He has a lot of potential.
Awesome. Thank you for that, JP. And it looks like we're trying to connect here with DJ Pain 1. We'll toss it to our last judge on the lineup. He's a platinum producer, DJ Pain 1. Can you hear us?
Yes, sir. Yeah, my bad. I don't know what's going on.
It's all good. So what do you think of Bub Detone and his song?
Yeah, I think a track like this could be really commercially viable and catch a lot of people. It's just a matter of that hook being very word heavy and similar in cadence to the verses. So I know that's something I've said a lot,
sure.
But how many hit songs are there out there that don't have a memorable hook? Well, to like the only one that comes to mind is like Young M.A. Ooh, and that was, she just had moments in that verse where the cadences and the lines just aligned with one another to create that memorable moment. Like Hefferny, like that shit. You know what I mean? And so I guess Bobby Shmurda too, but they're rare. And so I think just really honing in on creating an effective hook and not just writing a hook that rhymes and that, fills that 8-bar space. It's a totally different challenge from writing a dope verse. Obviously, they can write dope verses, so they just need to accept that they're good-ass rappers and then transition over to becoming good-ass songwriters, and that includes the hooks. And it's not easy. It's a challenge.
For sure. Definitely great stuff there from DJ Pain 1. Thank you for that. Well, Bub Detone, you heard it from all three of the judges. Got yourself some great feedback there. Stay tuned to the end of today's event. Find out if you're today's winner for the Coast to Coast Live qualifying round. Next up on the lineup, we have Money Baby 504. Money Baby 504. We do have you in the chat room. Let's go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so Money Baby 504, can you hear us? What's going on, guys? So you are muted. Go ahead and unmute yourself so we can hear you real quick.
All right.
What's going on, guys? Where are you from?
New Orleans, Louisiana.
Awesome. Representing New Orleans. Pleasure to have you guys. And where did you compete for the Coast to Coast Live showcase?
We did it online. Well, he did it online. I'm his dad. I'm his manager. It's my son. He did it online, and we got a lot of positive feedback. But the songs that we presented to y'all, the first song is called it's Banana, but he pronounced it Banana now. He writes all his own music, and the second song is called Getting To It. So we blended them both together because they both fire tracks. And the video we shot is we shot it on an iPhone in 4K, so y'all gotta be a little bit with us. You hear me? Our funding for the video wasn't all that, but we've been in the studio and recorded the songs. But I hope y'all enjoy it. And he's 17 years old. He writes all his own music. He has about 35 songs on SoundCloud. Give me your platforms.
You can follow me on Instagram at _MoneyBaby504. You can follow me on SoundCloud, MoneyBaby504, and my Facebook, MoneyBaby504.
All right, there you have it. There you have it, Money Baby 504. So let's go ahead and load up your song. We'll be right back.
Money baby. 504, big bullshit. Yeah. 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 Play with my people, we gonna get even. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Switching my hoes like these bitches was seasoned. Yeah, yeah. Mud in my cup, ain't little bitch, I be leaning. Yeah, yeah, yeah. His brother got hit, now that boy and I breathe. My girl be copping shit just for no reason. Cause I got it like that, I don't got a lot. Niggas talk out they body, they flying hot. Bitch, I hang with them niggas that play with them guns. They send them funds, you gonna die. No speak on my apple, be hitting like nah. My chopper too long, it come with a clip. I swear that it look like a banana. Not for real, little nigga, get your chest up. Flexing on him cause a little nigga next up. Hating on a little nigga that be getting bread. Ain't satisfied till a nigga stretch him. We be coolin' on the road, we be getting to the money. Now which one of y'all wanna test some? Just turn 17. Just turn 17. Just turn 17. Made a lot of niggas mad cause I'm getting to it. In the stove popping tags, bitch, I'm getting to it. Run up on a nigga, bust his ass cause I'm too influenced. Run up on a nigga, bust his ass with a cape. Ain't talking special cape, but it get him all the way. Pussy nigga like him gonna make me catch a case. Pussy nigga hot and we can catch him out of state. Catch him out of state, yeah. Nigga, what you want? It'll be that DVD, you put it on a stone. Got a lot of people hating cause my money long. With a big chrome, hit him in his dome, send him home. Smoking on this pressure while I'm shitting on these songs. She told me I'm aggressive, I said, baby, you ain't wrong. Lil' baby wanted money, told that girl I ain't alone. Sipping on this purple, baby, do not hit my phone while I'm thugging in my zone. Running up that bag, bitch, I'm getting to it. Made a lot of niggas mad cause I'm getting to it. In the stove popping tags, bitch, I'm getting to it. Run up on a nigga, bust his ass cause I'm too influenced. Run up on a nigga, bust his ass with a cape. Ain't talking special cape, but it get him out the way. Pussy nigga like him gonna make me catch a case. Pussy nigga hot and we can catch him out of state. We can catch him out of state or in the city. You know it's money, baby. Come on, nigga, tell me who be really rockin' with me. Back then, I ain't have a penny. Now I'm stacking on my bread, trying to stack it to the top of the ceiling. I walk in, clean them up. Bitch, you thought you was tough? A couple hundreds in your pocket, nigga, that's not enough. I want the whole safe code, bitch, don't call my bluff. Or I'll blow your fucking head and all your bitches is cuffed. Running up that bag, bitch, I'm getting to it. Made a lot of niggas mad, cause I'm getting to it. In the stove popping tags, bitch, I'm getting to it. Run up on a nigga, bust his ass, cause I'm too influenced. Run up on a nigga, bust his ass with a cape. Ain't talking special cape, but it get him out the way. Pussy nigga like him gonna make me catch a case. Pussy nigga hot and we can catch him out of state. Catch him out of state. Running up that bag, bitch, I'm getting to it. Made a lot of niggas mad, cause I'm getting to it. In the stove popping tags, bitch, I'm getting to it. Run up on a nigga, bust his ass, cause I'm too influenced. Run up on a nigga, bust his ass with a cape. Ain't talking special cape, but it get him out the way. Pussy nigga like him gonna make me catch a case. Pussy nigga hot and we can catch him out of state. Catch him out of state, yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Money Baby 504 with his song and his video that he submitted for us today. Let me toss it over to the judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He's a platinum producer. DJ Pain One, we'll start off with you. What'd you think of Money Baby 504 and his song?
I think he has a lot of talent and a lot of potential. I wish the song hadn't switched up because I liked the first track a lot, and then it just stopped, and then I was just getting into it. And I think the first song was way more unique and something that I really would have enjoyed hearing the full version of, just because his cadences were different. He was really in pocket. So I guess I'm just going to judge him off that track and say, I think he has a lot of talent.
Awesome. Thank you for that. DJ Payne 1. Definitely great stuff there from our first judge. Let's go to the next judge on the lineup. He's a core DJ and CEO of DMJ Music Group. Big DM, what'd you think of Money Baby 504 and his song?
Yeah, I was gonna say the first track was in pocket, and then all of a sudden it stopped. I was like, wow, okay, that's something unique, that's something different, especially coming from the area that you guys are in. It has a unique sound. I think you need to run with that. I think that first song needs to be your single. That needs to be your introduction to the world. You need to do a clean version of that song. You know what I mean? Because you was right in pocket and stuff. I was like, okay. And then the video didn't really switch up. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to do something like that, then just maybe throw on a different fit, maybe catch a different angle. Man, movies have been shot with those iPhones at 4K. So you know what I'm saying? You can definitely do that. But I definitely understand where you were going with it. So good job.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Big DM. And with that, we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's the vice president of Coast to Coast Live. JP, what did you think of Money Baby 504 and his song?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you now. You're good.
Hear me good? I'm about to switch cameras. I thought the song was dope, man. I thought he did a great job. He's very talented, that's for sure. I know he shot the video on the iPhone.
Hey, JP, I don't mean to cut you off, but we are losing you here. Can you hear us?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you now. You're good.
Okay, yeah, I think he's talented. I think he's dope. The two tracks are very well made, very well mixed. I know he shot it on an iPhone. I don't think it did the song any justice. It was just, just him in front of his porch. There was no editing in the video or anything like that. But other than that, I think he did a great job. He definitely has a lot of potential. Just you don't have to rush everything. Just like again with the cover art earlier, you don't have to rush everything just to get everything out. You can take your time with things. You can make sure that everything is on point, your videos, your cover arts, your mixing, before putting out that product. Because, once somebody listens to it, your first impression is everything. So just think about that.
Awesome. Thank you for that, JP. Definitely great advice there from all three of the judges. Money Baby 504. Stay tuned to the end of today's event. Find out if you're today's winner for the Coast to Coast Live qualifying round. And next up on the lineup for today, we do have our next artist coming up, Dread Gator. Dread Gator, we do have you in the chat room. Let's go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so Dread Gator, can you hear us? And as we go ahead and connect with you here, Dread Gator, we're going to try this one more time. Can you hear us? And no worries, as we try to get you situated here, we do have your song ready to go. Since a Baby, that's what it's called. What's up, Dread? Are you there? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I get you, bro.
Awesome, we got you now, brother. What's going on? Where are you from?
Man, I'm blessed, can't complain. I'm from Miami, Florida.
Representing Miami. It's a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you so much for joining us for today's event. Give us your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out.
Everything on the Dread Gator, D-R-E-D Gator. Awesome. Everything, Spotify, IG, everything.
That's what's up, man. Tell us a little bit about this song you submitted. I see it's got over 3,000 plays on it. It's called Since a Baby. What is this all about? We're about to listen to here.
I mean, it's pretty much just about coming up, like being born into the world, you know what I'm saying? Just coming up from a struggle, single parent household, being turned on from people that you love, from homeboys to females. And that's what it's saying. I just been coming up from nothing since a baby. And it's just basically like giving like little testimony, just good rap.
All right, dope. So let's go. Let's take a listen. This is Dread Gator with his song Since a Baby. Let me load this up. We'll be right back.
Ain't never gave me nothing. No handouts, no favors, all grind.
I've been coming up from nothing since a little baby. I ain't in it for the love, cause the shit fake. They'll tell you I love you and still hate. I've been coming up from nothing since a little baby.
I'm only in it for the money, so they get straight.
I ain't in it for the love, cause the shit fake. They'll tell you how they love you, but still snake. It's a different type of feeling when the love real. In this life, it's hard to tell where the love is. They'll tell you how they love you before they turn on you. Gotta keep your guard up and the burn on you. How the fuck you go to hate and you my old homie? We were rockin', I ain't never think you fold on me. I remember getting fronted and was frontin' you. I guess it's true what that money make a pussy do. You were talking real street, but ain't keep it solid. You be hollering gang gang, but ain't really bout it. You were talking about that struggle, boy, I'm really at it. That's why my kids, only thing come before a profit. I been coming up from nothing since a little baby. I ain't in it for the love, cause the shit fake. They'll tell you I love you and still hate. I been coming up from nothing since a little baby. I'm only in it for the money, so let's get straight. I ain't in it for the love, cause the shit fake. They'll tell you how they love you, but still snake. Anywhere you gotta sacrifice to make a living. The system put niggas in prison and mislead the women. But you gotta take them risks when your pocket skinny. Cause it's hard to get some rest when your pocket's empty. How you feel like a man when you can't provide? For them people you responsible for giving life. I swear to God it ain't an option, boy, I gotta ride. I ain't into missing money, bro, I gotta slide. If it's worth it for a profit, then we gotta try. I ain't gonna lie, I probably get that from my daddy's side. When it comes to chasing paper, boy, I'm running like you running out of favors from your daddy's side. I been coming up from nothing since a little baby. I ain't in it for the love, cause the shit fake. They'll tell you I love you and still hate. I been coming up from nothing since a little baby. I'm only in it for the money, so let's get straight. I ain't in it for the love, cause the shit fake. They'll tell you how they love you, but still snake.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Dread Gator with his song and his video that he submitted for us today. Let me toss it over to the judges. Let's see what they thought about it. Start things off, he's the CEO of DMJ Music Group. Big DM, what'd you think of Dread Gator and his song?
I thought the song was good. I thought everything was there. The hook was memorable. You know what I mean? The melody was right there. So I'm messing with it. Definitely need a clean version of that one as well. Good job.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Big DM. And with that, we'll go over to our next judge on the lineup. He is a platinum producer, DJ Pain One. What'd you think of Dread Gator and his song?
Yeah, I think he has a lot of talent and a lot of potential. It's a lot of raw talent. So, you know, showcasing the verses and refining the overall quality and, you know, the hooks and so forth will serve this artist pretty well. But the talent is there. It's raw at this point, but with the right focus, it can be refined and polished and really take him somewhere.
Definitely well said. Thank you for that, DJ Pain One. And with that, we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's the vice president of Coast to Coast Live. JP, what'd you think of Dread Gator and his song?
Yeah, it did great. I like the song a lot. I like the style of music and the production was on point. He has a lot of potential.
Awesome. Thank you for that, JP. Definitely positive stuff there from all three of the judges, Dread. Stay tuned. We're almost at the end of the event. On it if you're one of today's winners for the Coast to Coast Live qualifying round. Next up on the lineup, we have Hollywood Brando. Hollywood Brando, looks like we do have you in the chat room, or we did have you in the chat room at one point, but it looks like you disconnected on us. No worries. We're going to go ahead and play your song. It's called Talk to You. Let me go ahead and load this up. We'll be right back.
Oh, 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 let me talk to you. Oh, let me talk to you.
Let me talk to you. We could chill, we could vibe. We could roll up, get high. Take a trip to the stars. Ooh. Take you places that you never been. You my light in the dark. On God, you my everything. Ooh, please don't go away from me. Girl, I love you next to me. If you feeling lonely, hit me up. If you feeling lonely, hit me up. I've been falling, girl, you got me hauling. Ride or die, ain't no switching up. No, ain't no switching up. Conversation getting spicy. These niggas acting shysty. Shorty, you my best friend. That's the reason you just like me. Let me talk to you. Ooh, let me talk to you. On a rainy night, I'll be the one to hold you down. I'ma stay loyal to the end, forever yours. If you ever need to vent, baby, let me know. You could tell me anything. You deserve a diamond ring. Cause you the baddest of them all. You the baddest of them all. Let's get lost in the world. Can't remember last night, that shit was a blur. Yeah, we caught up in a fast life. Toast on a good night. A shooting star, the only one I see. Close my eyes and I see you in my dreams. Whoa. Whoa. Let me talk to you. Ooh. Let me talk to you. Ooh. Let me talk.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Hollywood Brando with his song. We do have him in the chat room. Let's go ahead and toss it to him. What's up, Brandon? How's it going, man? Where are you from?
What's going on? How you doing? I'm from New York, Long Island.
Awesome. It's a pleasure to have you, man. What is your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out?
You can find me on Instagram at IV Hollywood Brando. And you can find me on all music platforms under Hollywood Brando. No spaces altogether. BRANDO. Hollywood in the beginning, you know.
That's what's up. And where did you compete for the Coast to Coast Live Showcase?
Actually in Brooklyn, in the city.
Now tell us about that, because New York is definitely a great show for us. What does it feel like to perform live on stage in front of the New York crowd and then be called up as one of the winners to make it to this round?
I feel like it's a similar vibe even online, honestly. Like, you get that feeling, especially going closer towards the end. You just like anxiety building up. No matter how many times you perform, you just always feel like, you know, the stakes are high. So it's an exciting feeling. It's definitely one of the best feelings in the world, especially coming from a competitor. I love competing, and I love winning. I love that feeling.
That's what's up. Now, Hollywood Brando, we just heard your song, so at this point, I'm going to toss it over to the judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He is a core DJ and CEO of DMJ Music Group. Big DM, you'll be up first. What'd you think of Brandon and his song that he submitted?
Definitely was feeling the vibe. Definitely was feeling the melodies and everything. I just want from a DJ standpoint, I just want that track just to sound a little bit just add. It just needs a better mix on it. It just needs to give it that bottom, that oomph. It needs that and then you got it. You know what I'm saying? So I think you're on to something. I think you're very talented, and definitely looking forward to hearing more music from you.
Awesome. Great stuff there from Big DM. Let's toss it to the next judge. He's a platinum producer, DJ Pain One. What'd you think of Brandon and his song that he submitted?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it.
It's all good. We can hear you.
Yeah. So I think he has a good voice. I like the aesthetic he's going for. For me, there was just no real standout moment in that track, and it just felt kind of loosely structured. So I think he has a lot of raw talent, but working on really becoming a songwriter, working on writing with the dynamic in mind, working on writing with the structure in mind, and really creating discernible moments. You know, this is the part A verse, part B pre-chorus. Here's the hook. The hook sounds totally different from everything else. And in this case, it all just stayed in the same range. And so it just didn't feel like a complete song. But the potential is certainly there. It just takes focus on the right elements.
Definitely well said, DJ Pain One. Thank you for that. And with that, we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's the vice president of Coast to Coast Live. JP, what'd you think of Brandon and his song?
I like the vibe a lot, the songwriting as well. But I agree with Pain One. It's just that like that moment, that feeling. I don't think it's his best song. I think he has a lot of good music coming in his future for sure, and I'm looking forward to seeing what else he can.
Awesome. Thank you for that. JP, definitely great stuff there from all three of the judges. Brandon, stay tuned. We're almost at the end. Find out if you're one of today's winners for the Coast to Coast Live qualifying round. And with that, we've reached our next artist on the lineup, Wes QP. Wes QP, we do have you in the chat room. Let's go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so Wes QP, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
What's going on, brother? Where you from?
I'm from Nashville, New Hampshire. Little town
Awesome,
outside of Massachusetts.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Where did you compete for the Coast to Coast Live Showcase?
I did my last one online as well.
Online. Tell us about that. What was that experience like for you? Performing online and then being one of the finalists to move on to this round. What is that like for you?
It was actually a good feeling. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was cool to see all the other artists too who were competing, but it felt good to be one of the artists to be able to move on to the next round. It wasn't, it was a different experience.
Definitely. Now, Wes QP, tell us your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out.
KBA_.QP24. That's on Twitter, and that's also on Instagram. And then I got a Facebook page at Wes QP. And then you go to SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music. It's all Wes QP as well.
All right, that's what's up. Now, Wes QP, tell us a little bit about this song called Myself. What is this all about? What are we about to listen to here?
Basically, like, I want like other people to relate to it as well. Like, nobody else is gonna get up and do it for you. You gotta get off your ass and go get it yourself, really. And I just feel like it's a song that I feel like a lot of people can relate to as well. It has a lot of truth and a lot of meaning in it as well.
All right, dope. So let's go. Let's take a listen. This is Wes QP with his song Myself. Let me load up his song. We'll be right back.
Gotta get it on my own, gotta get it for myself. I know myself, I'm not the type to ask for help. Only thing on my mental's how we gonna see the wealth. Only thing I'm worried about is my people's self. Gotta get it on my own, gotta get it for myself. I know myself, I'm not the type to ask for help. Only thing on my mental's how we gonna see the wealth. Only thing I'm worried about is my people's self. I don't wanna see the light, I'm trying to make this time right. Make sure my family good, lay that limelight. Lost so many brothers from the sister, fuck the crime life. Watch my uncles on in that corner, selling dimes right. Pops got luck that did a bid, selling pies white. Mama went and had a kid, in that hard life. Struggle many days with the days, cause we all right. Tryna play my cards right, so we can ball like. Might keep going to the death of me. Bitch nigga trying to get the best of me. Gang giving texts like some referees. Boy, this ain't no pop quiz, don't you come here testing me. So they hit I got banned, so she started texting me. I could get to know you sexually, don't you start stressing me. Only got time for these bands cause they better me. Call it defending me, I'm addicted to these bands, fuck you telling me. Call me a product of my environment. All I seen was niggas get pulled like a violin. Violence was always on around me. So when I get up in my thoughts, demons surround me. Then my mind get cloudy, I see my reflection and I see everything about me. So what I'ma do to make sure everybody proud of me? Huh? Everybody proud of me. Gotta get it on my own, gotta get it for myself. I know myself, I'm not the type to ask for help. Only thing on my mental's how we gonna see the wealth. Only thing I'm worried about is my people's self. Gotta get it on my own, gotta get it for myself. I know myself, I'm not the type to ask for help. Only thing on my mental's how we gonna see the wealth. Only thing I'm worried about is my people's self. Fuck all that devastation. Work until I fucking make it. Work until I see everybody at that destination. Bar rolling, it'll never stop. No hesitation. Yeah, I'm headed for the top. Cause I'm way too dedicated. Yeah, we smoking that and it's medicated. If you wanna get lit up, you can get faded. Better come with the right price, so I can't take it. Came up in the struggle, nah, nigga, I can't fake it. All these different chains that a nigga steady breaking. Switch up the lanes, if that's your shot, you better take it. Take it, take it, take it. Gotta get it on my own, gotta get it for myself. I know myself, I'm not the type to ask for help. Only thing on my mental's how we gonna see the wealth. Only thing I'm worried about is my people's self. Gotta get it on my own, gotta get it for myself. I know myself, I'm not the type to ask for help. Only thing on my mental's how we gonna see the wealth. Only thing I'm worried about is my people's self. Okay, B, hey.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Wes QP with his song that he submitted for us today. Let me toss it over to the judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He is the CEO of DMJ Music Group. Big DM, you'll be up first. What do you think of Wes QP and his song?
I was definitely feeling the vibes of that one. Definitely like that. Definitely like that a lot. Good job. Just want to make sure that hook stands out, man. That hook is real critical, man. You want to make sure that you leave you want to leave that memory stamp into people's brains so that way they just know your songs repeatedly.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Big DM. Great stuff there. And with that, we'll go to our next judge on the lineup. He's a platinum producer, DJ Pain One. What were your thoughts of Wes QP and his song that he submitted?
Yeah, he has a lot of good energy. I felt the spirit of the record. I think it feels like it's pretty early in his journey throughout his music career. So as he moves forward, I would encourage him to just focus on not forcing the rhyme schemes, working on making his flows and cadences and deliveries a lot more fluid. If he finds himself in a situation like he did in the second verse where the verse ends early and he just has to fill in the blanks rather than just going with it, going back and refining it and saying, okay, let me fill this out. Let me refine my process so that it's as professional as possible. So you don't have those moments that betray your part of the your experience level. Because I think, I've been doing this for a long time. I work with artists of all experience levels, and it does really feel like you're early on. And that's good. This is a sign that you're on the right path. So just keep moving and focusing on those improvements in those elements, hooks, flows, cadences, and just keep growing and developing.
Definitely well said. Thank you for that, DJ Pain One. And with that, we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's the vice president of Coast to Coast Live. JP, what did you think of Wes QP and his song that he submitted?
He did a good job. I like the overall vibe of the song. I just think he needed a little bit more energy in there. I think the beat demanded a little bit more energy from him, but other than that, you could tell it's early in his career, but he has a lot of potential. I know he's going to continue to put out better for sure.
Definitely. Thank you for that, JP. Definitely great stuff there from all three of the judges. Wes QP, stay tuned. It's almost about that time to read off the winner for today's event. But before we do, we have to give a big shout out to all three of our judges for joining us, starting off with the first judge on the lineup. He's a platinum producer, DJ Pain 1. Where can everyone find you on social media?
I'm very easy to find at DJ Pain 1, all social media. If you want to work with me, DJPain1Beats.com is my online catalog, or just reach out via social media. I try to be as responsive as I can.
Awesome. Pain 1, it's always great to have you, man. Thank you so much for joining us for today's event. Up next, he is a core DJ and CEO of DMJ Music Group. Big DM, where can everyone find you on social media?
You can find me at the Big DM, THEBIGGDM, everywhere. So just like I said on the screen, find me right there everywhere.
Gotcha. Thank you for that. Big DM, it's always great to have you as well, man. And last but certainly not least, he's the Vice President of Coast to Coast Live. JP, where can everyone find you on social media?
Find me at JPC2C.
Awesome. JP, it's great to have you, man. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, we are waiting for the judges to finalize their scores. As they do that, keep in mind, this is our Coast to Coast Live online showcase, and our showcase is combined to all these artists. If they move on to our championship round. This is the qualifying round, so if you do want to submit your music, all you got to do is submit in the link in the bio or the description, depending on where you're watching this, or you can go to our website, coasttocoastlive.com. That's a good spot to submit your music, and you might be the next person up here displaying your music, finding out if you're the winner for the $50,000 in prizes. So as we go ahead and wait here for the last scores, it looks like everything is about in. We're gonna give me 1 minute here. We'll be right back as I finalize the scores here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time to say the winner for the event. Remember, we're picking the top three, minding you. It might be a tie here. I'm looking at it, and there is a tie. So we're going to pick the top 4 artists for today's event. This is in no particular order, but we are going to read off the top 4 because there is a tie on one of them. So starting off with the first artist, remember, this is in no particular order. Congratulations to you, JTB and Benji. You're today's first artist moving on to the final round. Once again, that's JTB and Benji. We do have you in the chat room. Let me bring you on in here just to get your reaction real quick. Being the first Coast to Coast Live artist today, moving on now to the next round. How's it feel, brother?
Well, that's crazy, bro. Thank you. That means a lot, for real. What the heck? God got me today, for real, on me.
Awesome.
Thank you, guys.
That's
Appreciate
what's up, man. And real quick, give a shout out to your social media so everyone could check you out.
So it's JTB X Benji.
Awesome.
So yeah.
JTB X Benji, man. Pleasure to have you, man. Congratulations. We will see you in the final round for the $50,000 in prizes. Big congrats once again. We'll see you live in the next round. Now, our next artist, moving on to the next round. Big congratulations to you, Dread Gator. Dread Gator, we do have you in the chat room. Let me bring you on in to catch your reaction real quick. Dread Gator, you're the next artist today. Moving on to the next round. That's the Coast to Coast Live World Championship. And it looks like you just disconnected on us, but no worries. Dread Gator, you are the next artist moving on to the next round. And our next artist, Yato Bank. Yato Bank, congratulations to you. You're the next artist today. Moving on to the next round. That's the Coast to Coast Live World Championship. Congratulations to you. Let me bring you on in to the main room to catch your reaction real quick. Yato Bank, how does it feel? You're muted. Go ahead, unmute yourself so we can hear you.
Yeah, I feel good. I feel good. Definitely, blessings high to the Most High, all my peoples around me. And you know what I'm saying? We're going to rock out that show. This is what it is. Thank y'all.
That's what's up. Yato Bank, give a shout out to your social media real quick so we could go ahead and go check you out.
Shit. Yato Bank, YAHTOBANK. Yato Bank everywhere. Find me, all platforms, everything.
That's what's up, Yato Bank. Big congratulations to you, man. You are the next artist today, headed to the Coast to Coast Live World Championship, where you'll compete for the $50,000 in prizes. And I just got word we got Dread Gator back once again. Let me try to connect to you here real quick so we could get your reaction. You are an artist today. Moving on to the next round. That's the Coast to Coast Live World Championship, where once again you'll compete for the 50,000 in prizes. Now, Dread, we do have you in the room. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. You hear me?
How does it feel, brother?
Man, the same way the first time. You know, it feels good. It's a blessing. You ready to rock out?
Awesome, man. And give us a shout out to your social media real quick so we could go check you out.
Again, it's DRED Gator, Dread Gator everywhere. I appreciate y'all, all the judges, and everybody else tuned in.
Dread Gator, big congratulations to you. You're the next artist today. Moving on to the next round. And once again, we're reading 4 artists. So the last artist today, congrats to all the artists for participating, but the last artist moving on to the round, that's the championship round. Big congratulations to you, Money Baby 504. Money Baby 504, congratulations. You're the last artist today. Moving on to the next round. That's the Coast to Coast Live World Championship. Now, we do have you in the chat room. Money Baby 504, how does it feel?
It feels so good.
God damn, it feel good.
Real good. It feels real good.
That's what's up. Money Baby 504, let me ask you, anything you want to tell the competition? You know, you're about to compete in the final stage, the 50,000 of prizes. Anything you want to let the competition know?
Just good luck to everybody, you know what I'm saying?
And we coming with that heat.
Yeah, you already know that.
That's what's up. Give a shout out to your social media
all
real
the
quick.
judges, I'm sorry, but appreciate all the judges, man. We so excited. We work hard. Man, thank you. God is good. That's all I got to say.
Awesome. And give a shout out to your social media real quick so everyone can check you out.
Instagram is _MoneyBaby504. SoundCloud is MoneyBaby504. And Facebook is MoneyBaby504.
That's what's up. Big congratulations to you guys. We'll see you live in the next round. Once again, those top 4 artists, no particular order, but the top 4 artists are JTB and Benji, Dread Gator, Yato Bank, and Money Baby 504. Congratulations to all the artists moving on to the next round. On behalf of myself, my name is Adonis Lugo. Be sure to check me out on Instagram as well. On behalf of myself, the judges, and the entire Coast to Coast Live team, we'll see you guys on the next one.